Why'd you run and hide? You can come inside. You're screaming my name, we're lost in the haze. Baby, tell me, are you entertained? You're saying my name, calling me insane. I'm running like a bullet to the brain, 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 brain. Welcome to the carnival, the freaks come out to play. Why'd you pull the trigger? You won't find the light in the smoke and mirrors. You're screaming my name, we're lost in the haze. Baby, tell me, are you entertained? You're saying my name, calling me insane. I'm running like a bullet to the brain, 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 brain. Welcome to the carnival, the freaks come out to play. Shut your eyes, get up, crazy with the kids to play. Welcome to the carnival, you made a big mistake. You make us feel the freaks, so we don't try to run away.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Yo, we got ourselves Sunday, the day of stream. Sorry for being late, by the way. Yo, I got a fantastic excuse, which we'll have to find out later as we go on through the day. How you boys all doing? Welcome back. Hope everybody's having a good one. Let me get the music back up and running here, man. before, because I just feel like I need like a bit of coffee first and a bit of tunes to get started. Today's been a weird day, but I did want to stream. I did want to hang out with you boys. Yo, I'm so late. I do apologize, for real. I wish I did have a good excuse. My excuse is I done got one. Beautiful. Hope you guys are all having a good one. By the way, we did get a lot of class changes this week, actually. I keep forgetting that, man. Remember we talked about him early in the week, but I never like tried too many changes. I think I messed around with Shaman a little bit, but Shaman's thinking about this week. Paladin? Okay, actually, Paladin, we just recently did a full heroic run of Vault of the Incarnates. Jake, you're gonna be pretty happy with what kind of stuff I've gotten from the Vault, man. I want you to peep it real quick. Yo, I say we just start the day off because I do want to check out the Protection Paladin. I do want to start the day off with potentially Paladins, boys. How would you be? Would you rather see Paladin, or you're more akin to seeing someone like a Shaman, man? Because I do want to play both of those classes today. Which one of those would you boys prefer? Managed to lose the 1K probably chaos somehow? Did you buy a bunch of stuff? Did you make a bunch of crafted gear? Because that is how you lose 1,000 primal chaos, unless you just deleted it or stuck it in the bank. Show me the icon. I'll actually want to delete your character. Paladin gets changed pretty much every day after they on PTR they do robo, but this is a change that happened on live. Pally? Alright. So look at Paladin. Hey, looking blue. What is going on here? What is all this? So we did a heroic, man, and we came out like a bandit. We scrounged all the gear in the world, dude. We paid off all the bosses, just a couple of gold here and there, a couple of primal cans here and there. Sold a portion of our soul as an NFT to Taros and a couple more bosses. We got a lot of loot out of this one. We're able to convert it's a lot of the non-tier pieces. We just didn't get lucky on tier at all, but we basically got one of each, except for a chest item, which is why you see a bad mug chest. But we got one of each. To go from like 370 something to 395 in the bags, definitely have a better item level as a retribution. But we got ourselves the 4 set. Very satisfied with this one. Haven't been able to play with it, but when you go to retribution, I want to make sure I get my switcheroo because I didn't want to play prod today. I'd like to play red too, but I want to play prod because prod is the one that got the changes. Go on our red set, and you'll see we got ourselves a Storm Eater's Boon 408 Mercy, dude. We are set for the rest of the expansion of this bad boy. Unless you get a better version of that one. But that's a fantastic trinket either way, though. That's about as good as it's gonna get, unless you take this thing to Mythic, which ain't happening anytime soon. Welcome to the Boon Club. This is my first time playing with a boon, ever. So I haven't really got to mess around with it. The bad part about boon is the 3-minute trinket. But then you get Blazer Binder's Hoof, which is a 2-minute trinket, and that lines up a lot better with your wings. So every time I pop wings, Blaze Binder goes out first. Even though I feel like I should be using Storm Eater's Boon, but I think I should keep those two tied together, just because Retribution Paladin, especially with Crusade, already has a bit of a ramped playstyle, and this trinket supports a ramped playstyle where you get a buff for 20 seconds, where you do a bit more binder with Blaze for 20 seconds, even text the chest to give you strength, so it stacks up over time. And when it's complete, it made a burnout way of dealing a bunch of fire damage split between all enemies, so that could be pretty good. Yeah, so that's the what is it? I guess what I'm a little bit sad about is I have an ONYXIA trinket that perfectly synergizes with Crusade, so I'm gonna have to use Storm Eater's Boon kind of like separately away from him. So that's gonna be a little bit annoying, but at least one is a 2-minute, one is a 3-minute on use CD cooldown. And hopefully the Storm Eater's like that might be just one of those like trinket bubble kind of deal. Can I make bubble a 3-minute cooldown? I can make it a 3.5, so maybe I might kind of synergize together. It may be one of those like bubble strat and then use a trinket just to make sure you're immune to any damage while you just unleash an absolute carnage. But anyway, Paladin is stacked up, man. I do want to play prod though, because prod this week has gotten buffed up. I am going to need a build for prod. Can one of you boys give me a build for prod? Can one of you gift me a protection warrior, protection paladin build, protection warrior, basically protection warrior, because they're the same popularity, honestly. Do I have a normal weapon? Dude, I don't even have a normal strength weapon. I guess I got this thing. I got a blue. Okay, I guess it's better than nothing. And this together with that trinket, oh, it's gonna be so good. You got one? Hit me with it. Hit me with it. I'm just gonna trust you guys on this one. So protection paladin got buffed up this week. Quite a bit. Overall, really good class. Really good spec. But They got buffed up in like their damage. First of all, Hammer Wrath does 30% more damage. This thing is gonna slap. And every time you pop wings, you can use Hammer Wrath and just keep chucking it. Another talent that got buffed up is Hammer of the Righteous. Now, Blessed Hammer will do 1000 holy damage, and it's good for constant, like, immediate resource generation. Because look, I can just press Hammer, I got 3 holy power. I can immediately throw it into a shield slam, or I can use it to heal myself. So it's really, really, really good. It is really good together. It's kind of nutty. However, Righteous Hammer should do a lot more damage. It'll radiate holy damage, but it'll have more single target output. They buffed this one quite a bit. I don't know if people played them. Maybe people play it now, but I have no idea. But yo, Jake, whenever you give me a build, my man, toss it to me. Either put it in chat or hit it up on Discord. I'll go with it. Because I do want to give a build. I do also want to see like what's... Because I haven't really played Protection. Blessed Hammer can do the same. Can hit the same target several times by the way down. Yeah. But like it kind of... The way it works is like you spread it out and then like hit again. But it'll keep like increasing its range. So if somebody's not really in melee, it can't really hit multiple times. But yeah, like 1.4 thousand holy damage is good. Mostly what's good about it is the resources, the immediate resources when you need it. And reducing the damage of your next hit. I think it's an auto attack technically. Not any ability, but I think it's just the auto attack will do 10,000 less damage to you. Which is still, it's good defensively, it's good for resources, it's easy to use. But they are trying to make Hammer of the Righteous a lot better. I do wonder if there's any builds that are running Hammer at all. So we're gonna peep that once we get a build from my boy Jake. Whenever you got me, my guy. Actually, I guess while we're waiting on you, let's see what are popular builds for Paladins. Also, Shamans have seen more popularity. If you look at the Shaman thing here, when they're recommending top builds right now, there's a lot of variation right now. Looks like Lightning Bolt build is still the play, man. Look at that thing. It looks like it's actually getting quite a bit of play too in general. Power of the Maelstrom. Yeah, are more people playing it now? Looks like people playing Stormkeeper, but it's a lot of deeply rooted elements though. Hold on a second. So, wait, what? They're back to standardizing for this? Huh? Are they just using electrified shocks with fire now? Is that what people do? They used to have like a whole lightning section here just for lightning build, and this whole section of talents like was so much smaller. I swear, dude, some creation used to showcase so many more like wacky builds, but then they try so hard to just like, all right, everybody should be playing deeper rooted elements. When I know people are not even playing that build. That's a fire build. I know fire build is popular in like NA, but like everywhere else, people are playing other builds. Are they just playing Frosty? I'm surprised they're actually playing Electrified Shocks. I mean, I guess it's kind of okay. Is that the best combo? Is using fire, Electrified Shocks, Stormkeeper? We might actually have to try this build too. I think I'll give it a go. I think I'll give it a go at some point. Oh, some Dragonflight? Alright, sounds good, my guy. Matukes, let's get these up take. Sounds good, my guy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I was about to actually ask, yo, we may need somebody to help me get into a group, but Matukes already got me covered. Alright, so that's the build. Import. Prod, Pala, M+. I'm gonna guess M+. What's up, Dagger? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Buddy, Chris, how you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Welcome. Shane, Jake, Robo. How you boys all doing? Welcome. Divine Toll. Where the hell am I gonna put you? Well, you normally go here. Sentinel? I have not played Sentinel at all. So that's gonna be weird. Call upon Divine Light, gain 50 seconds to Divine Resolve, increasing your maximum health, or decent damage taken by 2. After 10 seconds, you'll begin to lose 1 stack per second, but each 3 holy power will delay the loss of your next stack by 1 second. While active, the Judgment generates 1 additional holy power. Damage or healing increased by 20. Oh, okay. So Sentinel also has a defensive bonus. Okay, well, I'm gonna need to put you here, I guess? No. Are you going here, I guess? I guess. That's not a great keybind for it, but what can you do, right? Do I have that Avenging Wrath combo? I do. So I'll keep that as a synergy. I'll just keep him synergetic like that. I think it'll be fine. So what do we play into him? We got cooldown reduction for the this new set of wings. Does Sentinel look different? Oh, it has a little bit of like a red aura around me. Oh no, that's a trinket, isn't it? Yeah, so it doesn't look any different. Maybe it has like a little bit more of like a eruptions from the wings, but it's hard to tell. Maybe that's part of the trinket, actually. It may be. It may be. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll see what that looks like. Alrighty. I never played with it before. So this one we have Vintage Shield jumps to additional targets. We are playing into Bulwark, so that's going to be part of our damage here. And we are going for that Divine Toll combo. Consecration, you Shield Righteous Word Glory. Isn't that talent going to be over here then? Yeah, that talent moves over here later, doesn't it? That's actually going to be kind of nice for Prot. Cheers Enforcer. We're playing into Consecration. Damage taken reduced by 5. So we are going to want to stack and stand in our pea puddles. That's what some people call them. Consecrate, stand in my pea puddle. Alrighty, let's get my ticks in here. They could do a 16. I need blue gumballs anyway. I do need one more blue gumball on this guy, just so I can make myself one more primal focus, and I can turn my weapon. Where's my weapon at? My 389 weapon with the crafter into a 405 item level. I am gonna need some gold on this character before I can do that, but otherwise we'll be good to go. I need a blue gumball, man, so I need to do like a 11, 12, 13, any one of those, man. Something a little bit on the easier side of things, you know what I mean? But if you're down for... I'm reducing my damage trigger by 17% just for standing in consecration. What? Is that real? What's up, Liam? Is that real? That's such a big defensive. I feels like I just popped like, I don't know, wall? What is that? Is that really is that your mastery? No could? Why are we throwing me no could? Throw me in like a oh man, throw me in a, I don't know no could well. That's the problem. I just don't know my percentages I'm routing at all. Oh no. Okay, well we got a no could. I was hoping maybe we do like a Shaman or something. Something that I'm like a little bit more familiar with, but I guess we're just gonna dive into it, boys. No could is no good for me. Easy routes? I don't really know my routes at all, Doug, so I have no idea. But I will just lead. I won't be the kind of guy that's like, hey, I'm new to Paladin, please can you tell me where to go? Nah, we're just gonna choose where we kill, man. I'm just gonna kind of go by memory. Hey, now something off topic. Do you remember the weapon they added in Legion Time Walking Vendor? Legion Time Walking Vendor? Yes, I do remember a bunch of them. Did they remove the Dustwatch Arc Blade because I can't find it, the one-handed sword? You mean the one that looks like a glaive, the one that looks like a Darth Maul's blade, like the two-sided one? Yeah, that one was available for a bit, and then it was gone. I don't think it ever made it live. I think it was there on PTR, and then removed it right before it came into live servers. So, yeah. Let me get you summoned up. And I'm gonna go AFK just because that's what good things do, is just go in AFK. That seems like a common move, right, chat? Right, boys? Oh my god. Yeah, they removed it, so I don't know why. I think the reason they removed it is because I think a lot of people are gonna be confused, like, how does this weapon work? Because there's no handle in between, right? When you hold it, there's no handle. It's just kind of floating blades in a way. So maybe that's why they were like, it looks kind of awkward. I think a lot of people were really excited. It would have been an awesome weapon because it looks like a massive two-hander, but it's a one-hander glaive-looking thing. I really think they should bring it back. If anything, I hope they will bring it back at the very least in the trading post. If whatever they do, hopefully it'll come back as a trading post item. Because I'd buy it. Hell, make it 500 tender. I don't care how, make it 1,000 tender, I'll buy that thing. Because it looks so cool. That's a bummer. I wanted to roll Nightborn. Yeah, it looks so good. Yo, I gotta go grind out my rep so I can get the blue skin for all my drakes, man. I'm behind on that. Like, this guy doesn't have much, but you should look at my main. It's pretty bad. I almost done the rep for what are they called? Voldraken. And then I almost got my rep for the next story quest line for is it the expedition? I think it's the expedition, right? Yeah, Dragonflight expedition. I am behind on Maruk and Ascara. I was actually excited to do Maruk and Ascara, but now that I had to drop leatherworking so we could raid and do Razagath, and I can use the boots so I take less fall damage, even though I'm a rogue. I'm a rogue, so I take less fall damage, but there's some knockback mechanics and some boots and shenanigans. Are we just going already? Dude, I'm not even ready. Are we really just going? Oh god, Chad, I am not ready, dude. I know paladins are good, but I am not ready at all, dude. I'm just ready to die. I'm ready to walk in, die. I don't even know if my macros on anything set up at all. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Alright, we're going. We're just doing it. You gotta do everything with gusto. Yeah, I think it's a bummer too, Robo. I hope they come back. Good luck, Dalaran. Smash it, yo, Mard. We'll try, man. I'm gonna try it. What I'll try, chat, to focus in is on the hammers. I'll try going for the big hammer. The big hammer. Let's see these guys real quick. Get myself one of these in here. I just gotta build up a lot of resources too. Oh yeah, where my hammers are is a bit of a weird spot right now. Disrupt the shout. We can disrupt him. There's another guy that I can hit. Who is it that I can hit here? Also, why am I doing 100k DPS? Hello? I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? I probably shouldn't have done that. We're gonna pop a defensive. Why am I doing 120? Why am I doing more damage than anybody else in the group? Hello? That's not normal, right? I'm sorry, what? Is this Paladin? Excuse you? Okay, come here, come here, come here, come here. I'm having a hard time, like, getting all their aggro real quickly. Okay, I got a couple spinny hammers. Looks like it's enough. Or is it an earth elemental? I think it's the earth alien here trying to grab their attention from me. Is this real? Is this Paladin? Is that during my cooldowns? Is this that good? I also forget that I have, like, okay, I could heal. I could heal. I could off heal. I should off heal. Alright, let's do this middle one real quick. Let me go in here. Drop down consecration. Big shields. What is this? Wait, I got cooldowns back up. Wait, what is this class, bro? Okay, we can disrupt him. Another big shields, man. Big shield slammers. I gotta go for the big hammers. The big executing hammers. Alright, we can just walk, right? Because he's not gonna take that much damage, is he? We can just walk to the next one. Okay, I got them all stacked up. Beautiful. I got more shields. I should also try to use shields defensively or crowd control based, not offensively. Because shields, what you can do with the shield is you can use it to interrupt the enemy. Like he's about to cast, shield. And you can just kick him. It's apparently pretty good. Also, I can heal myself if I need to. But as long as I'm sending consecration, I think I'll be mostly okay. We'll just kite him. Let's just kite him out. Let's get a couple of these in here. Is there a cooldown reduction for my Paladin? Oh, there is cooldown reduction for my wings or my sentinel, whatever you call it. Is that actually wings? It's not called wings. But then again, it was always called Avenging Wrath anyway, wasn't it? But how you get crucial 100k? Dude, you guys have been hiding this the entire time. No wonder Paladins have become like a lot more popular. They're not as popular as Protection Warriors still. You guys are definitely not as popular as Protection Warriors yet, but you guys are getting there. Also, as this tank spec, I kind of want to do this setup with a healer, just so I can actually off heal and I can see who's got what debuffs. That actually I feel like is a lot more valuable. Yeah, let's go for them hammers. I wish I had 2 hammers though. I'm actually taking quite a bit of damage from this guy, huh? I can heal myself, so like we're chilling. We don't have to actually worry about ourselves at all. I didn't realize this class could literally do everything. You could heal, you could tank, you could do all of it. Come on, Hunter. There we go, guy. Also, Sham, let me heal ya. I like how I could off heal people. I always thought that was cool about this class. Stun him. Perfect. And I got my elemental form. Let's heal you big time. That should be okay, right? Let me off heal you, boys. Let me off heal you again. Because I can generate so many resources, it's not even funny. And I have this shield basically permanently, giving me a bit of armor. They did say that they wanted the shield upturn to be not as high, but I still feel like it's constantly there. You know what I mean? Remember when I was like, you know what? I want to reduce the shield uptime, but like it's still like permanent shield basically. You never have it off, almost ever. I know there's like there will be sometimes moments where you won't have it up, but like a lot of the times I still have it constantly, man. Let's get this guy sack. Let's go for like big heals. Big heal for that guy. I can off heal. I can off heal, boys. Big shield slams. Big executives. Anybody got a thing for me? No? Am I the only one with buff? Alright, I guess that works out. Let me heal. Heal. I love how I'm basically a holy paladin, but I'm also do damage. Yo, dude, this is some dude. I do my man. Yo, guy, we missed ya. We missed you in the duels this week, man. We had Krager, we had Telrion, we had Jesus. We had so many warrior duels, and there's Shaman popping off, dude. Troll, I got a video with Troll coming up very soon. Did you see them Shammy buffs? Rage Tempest can slap. You care? Okay, okay. I'm gonna go with a big Rage Tempest. Is it tricking up for me? Hold on. Let me check, because I don't have it on my... Okay, check it not up. We're just gonna go easy pulls. We'll do easy pulls. We'll do these guys. I mean the boss, the Raging Tempest. For some reason I thought you meant the Trinket Raging Tempest. Okay, we'll be a little more careful with that one. But I guess I do have a belt too. Well, since the Paladin's pretty good against magic damage, let me just go pick up damage buffs, dude. I might as well. I actually do a lot of damage. I might as well pick up those shields, those absorbs. The silence is going to be so good, because these casters are super annoying, but being able to like throw shields around, I think is going to be nice. Let's give everybody heal. Heal. I might as well, right? I feel like healing is fine. PTR? No, this is live. Although I would love to take these to PTR sometime, though. I would love to take this to PTR at some point. I think that'll be really fun. We're going to go for big damage here. I got to go for the big hammers. 50k? They really did amp up those, didn't they? They really did end up buffing them, huh? I like that. God, everything just melted. Paladins, man. Talk about an impactful tank spec. You know what I mean? Jesus. Lordy. Do we want to do this? We'll do this. We'll do this. Because we gotta kill that anyway. We gotta kill it all anyway. But no, this is not PTR. Although I would love to take this to PTR sometime. I think that'd be really fun. Would you guys want to do PTR? Jake, Atha. Well, we need enough people to hop on PTR if we want to do PTR. But I would love to do some PTR. But yo, Jake, Atha, would you guys be down to do like a key? Like a proper key on PTR? Because like if we have enough of you boys on here, we could. We actually could do PTR. Legit, we could do PTR. And just give it a try. Imagine triple Paladin on these. How fun would that be? Running the one wing CD build. I'm not sure if Paladins have that, but I think so. I'm running some kind of a build. I'll say that. Okay. I messed up, dudes. I thought I could use my big Raging Trinket. I guess we'll have the Tempest after this, yeah. We got damage. PTR product is broken, 30% more armor, 30% more safe. Exactly! Exactly. Yeah, I think it'd be really fun. Imagine me as a Holy Paladin or Red Pally just going for Divine Storms, and we pick up that talent where we do percentage healing to everybody from Shield Slams and Divine Storms. I'm low on my Shadow Priest currently. Absolutely love it. Hell yeah, my guy. Alright, I don't think I have everybody here. We'll group them up. Big Trinket. Big Trinket. I'm taking a lot of damage. I can stun it. Stun Tempest. Big Shield. I mean, I didn't really have all my cooldowns together, but I imagine with wings this would have been like a hell of a pull. Hell yeah. Big heals for everybody. You get a heal, you get a heal. We'll kill these guys. I think they're part of percent. Also, should we pick a percent here, or should we just like roam around in the undead area and pick up a percent? Because we have about 2 minutes to wait. We could just wait, right? Unless this guy... There's some primalist stuff over here. We could just run around and do that for 2 minutes, yeah. Arc Blades have a moderating buster ability. Arc Blades. So these guys? Or the other guys? Oh, the other guys we fought just now? What, these guys? Primalist? Arc Blade, right? These guys? Oh, Arc Blades. Okay, I had no idea. Couldn't feel the difference. Okay, I guess they were just kind of ready for the boss. Everybody's kind of grouping up. Demon Hunter's ready. Are you DPS or tank? Honestly, everything. As a prop pally, you do all the roles. You are... the answer is yes. Are you DPS or a tank? Yes. Both. Basically. Yes. Answer is yes. Alright, you guys get the orbs. I'm not gonna grab any unless some swinging past me. Grab all of them and I'll grab the other ones you don't need. I'm gonna give you a sack. One is gonna go in, unless you get it. Okay, so here we just heal, right? Because here I can't really do much. Yeah, here I think you just gotta help heal. Because there's not much you can really do. Right? You guys might have to move a little. I do need to be in front of the boss, in melee of him. Yeah, that's really not that bad. Because it's like, it's just nature damage. It's still auto attack during that. Like, do I actually have to play tank mitigation, or can I just literally off heal? That seems kind of busted that you can just off heal there. Okay, so he does hurt a little. This guy does hurt a little bit. He hurt me just a little bit. But I can heal myself plenty. So, like, I don't know. Doesn't seem to be too bad. I can also off heal you boys. I do need somebody to purge him if you guys. There we go. I was gonna say. Oh, now we're lusting. I guess I did walk in with like a weird lust time, didn't I? I guess that's my fault. Let me off heal you. Just because I can. Can't really do much about this. I can't hit him with the Eye of Tier too, so like honestly we're chilling. On 11 it wasn't bad at all. I'm sure like on a higher kid this guy's a lot more challenging. Like, let's not kid ourselves, right? Paladin Pro definitely the most versatile tank. It definitely feels like it, man. It's the most fun tank I've played so far. Like, a lot of people were concerned originally during Dragonflight development of like your shield throw, the one, you know, the Captain America shield no longer generates holy power. A lot of people felt, you know what, that's gonna feel weird. But they were like, you know what, we want to make it baseline tankier. We want to give it baseline, more passive, like, tankability, viability, whatever you call it, right? We want to make it passively better. It was a question of like, can they accomplish that goal? You know, that was the big question, was can they properly accomplish that goal? Or are they not going to be able to? And it really came down to like, how well is Blizzard going to be able to balance this thing? Let's go full shields, man. Full big damage. Big data. Big data. I might need to start healing you guys a little bit here. But as long as I'm standing in my stuff and I got cooldowns, it'll be okay. Because I got passive damage reduction right now, which is so good. And the more holy power I spend, the longer we stay in that buff. I love the healing I do. I love it. Alrighty. Let's go in here. I'm sure like if it was like an actual key, that would have been like not the best move in the opener. Trying to see if I can waddle all of you out if I can. Let's go that tier thing. 25% damage reduction? Yeah, pretty nice. That's actually kind of nice, honestly. Stun him. Just because he's just caster. The 1 minute wing sentinel is replacing the normal. The faster we spend holy power, the faster you get wings back. I think I am running sentinel right now, yeah. What I think is makes it a minute wings though, isn't it righteous protector? While this gives you like longer duration. So you can have a longer uptime, so you stay in wings longer and just generate a ton of holy power. I am not great at maintaining wings, I will tell you right now. Off the bat, I'm not great at maintaining wings. It's not something I play often with. But like right now, I'll try to spend as much holy power as I can as quickly as possible. I'll definitely do my very, very best here. I can blind actually. I should blind that. I should have blinded earlier. I'm trying to mostly hit that hammer as much as I can. Because Hammer of Wrath got buffed up recently, like 30% buff. The Shaman is probably hating me right now. It's like, dude, I'm not even ready. Please, just give me a second. Please, just give me a second. Please, guy. It is pop a defensive. We actually have such short cooldowns on these things. Also, these guys gotta really try to see if I can interrupt them whenever I can. Earth Elemental? Throwing all my aggro? Come on, dog. You got it as a defensive CD, I love it. I use that as a defensive? It is a defensive, isn't it, actually? Yeah, it's because like, it gives you like damage reduction, 20% or something like that, isn't it? 20% DR, and it's like, as a stack. I use them more offensively, but yeah, probably could use it like in the opener and just like not have to worry about defense at all. That's probably a better way of using it. It's kind of like you walk and you press it, and then you have to worry. You get defense and offense. The best defense is an awesome offense. Kind of deal. Kill a bomb with the Shattering Souls. Oh, we got friends. We got friends. Alrighty. Bring him over here. Bring all the friends. Bring all. I wish I had the big wings here. We're gonna have you a sack. Everything is just aggroed all over the place. I can't really aggro anything here at all. I can maybe go interrupt you. Wall. I am not the one that pulled all of these things, by the way. We're gonna interrupt you just so we can waddle you over here. I got plenty of healing, plenty of defense, just rotating stuff. You do have a defensive of like a protection warrior though, like just a lot to work with. Okay, big heal. I'm maybe in a bit of trouble here. Sending consecration. I'm just gonna go full damage mode. Just full damage mode. We're just gonna try to fight through it. That's about all I can think of. It's gonna hurt a little, but we got shields. We got interrupts. I got nothing here to really keep myself alive, which is a little bit concerning. But maybe we're okay. I'm actually gonna heal you. Looks like we caught up a little. Looks like we were able to survive. Again, I probably could have played that better. I probably did not play it optimally. Let's be honest here. I'm not good at protection paladin. I don't ever play this thing. But we lived. That's the important part, right? If you live, you're tanking. And that's the important part. Alrighty. I guess we gotta get more percent, yeah? Let's pick up more percent. We'll pick up doggos. We already got those guys apparently. Yeah, we'll run with this. We'll do this for now. Heavy slash. Probably hurts. Probably a frontal. I'm gonna try to see if we can aim it. Oh, bubble taunt. Yeah, well, do I have bubble taunt? I do. Okay, so I do have bubble taunt. Yeah, that's actually a correct move there. You're right about that. That probably would have been a bubble taunt play, honestly. That would have been a bubble taunt strat. Are we just gonna do the boss? Because we have a lot of percent. We just need a couple more. We just need a few more percentages. What did we kill? Okay, after this, hopefully my chicks will hit me with what we kill. Are we ready? I'll wait for this, man. Sleep. Jam, waiting on ya. While we wait, I'm gonna set up my video, which has finally got processed because YouTube takes forever. Ah. Okay, we're good. I think. Oh, you pull? Okay. Well, I guess we're pulling. I guess we're doing it. Okay. Hey, let me run you with. Oh God, run you with. Yo, Unique Foxy, how you doing, my guy? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, buddy? Hey, thank you so much. Can we get a hashtag Unique Fox in the chat, boys? Thank you so much, bud. Appreciate ya. Appreciate you very, very, very much for becoming a member. What does it say, new member? Not like a member for a couple of months, because you haven't been around for a while, haven't you? Or are you actually that new? My guy. Oh, I'm making a mistake. I'm doing it bad. I'm doing it bad. Oh, I'm doing it bad. Oh, I'm doing it bad. I'm gonna die. Oh, at least I had I'm gonna get feared. Yo, I'm really bad at this, man. I'm really bad at this whole, like, tanker thing. Hold on. Repel. Wicked interrupted. Beautiful. Waddle them out. Yeah, if you can hit her, try to hit her. I'm just gonna hang out with him, by the way. Where's she gonna go? It's going over here. So we're gonna waddle him over. Ahead of time. Defensive. I'm just gonna pop my sentinel. Take no damage. God, this class is so good. I love the amount of healing and damage stuff you could do with this thing, by the way. I love it. It's just absolutely awesome. Like, it feels like a proper hybrid. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of tanks in the game that don't really feel the hybrid. Like, Druid actually feels like a proper hybrid. Brewmaster is technically a hybrid, but it doesn't really feel like I can heal my friends or anything like that. Hell, Warrior feels like a more of a hybrid. Just what you can do for, like, how you can support your allies. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. I gotta run. I gotta run. Ah! Interrupt. You guys are gonna need heals. Pop. I'm gonna need a heal. Oh, we're fine. We're chilling. I love this. Go on back to 94%. 2 million bosses give 6%. Okay, yeah, we'll just need to kill one more pack. Can we kill like one more mob, maybe? These guys? Okay, we could do these. Oh, don't be social. Okay, they're not social. Good. We gotta go big damn. I know they got like big slams for us. Good, we didn't pull them. I was gonna say we're probably gonna pull those guys. For all I know. Probably gonna pull them. God, this thing is so good. I'm gonna run if you want to look at my build. Yeah, sounds good. Definitely for like Paladin. Yeah, if you want to link it, we have a Discord. I might make it that much easier for me to find your build, my guy. We have a Discord, and you can link stuff there if you want to. Yeah. I like my build. It's pretty good, Jake. I like this thing a lot. This thing is fun. I don't play a lot of Paladin, but that's going to be the easiest gumball of my life, man. Anoka is not bad at all, actually, as a dungeon. I do need to figure out, like, what is the best, like, route for this place. And I'm sure route changes, like, to certain affixes you don't want to pull certain flashbacks. But this isn't bad at all. This is actually kind of fun, honestly. I'm enjoying myself. I didn't think I would enjoy it this much, actually. This is so fun, though. God, it's so good. Bird stacks? Yeah, we're fine. It's just 11. Dude, bird stacks, I do struggle healing them sometimes, though. I tried to do this as a Holy Paladin in Azure when they're just doing Giga Pulse. I'm like, I can't do it. I want to be able to do it, but I literally can't do it, guys. You gotta slow down, man. So which one is the guy? Is the one that rushes around? I think that's the guy that charges, yeah? That's the guy that charges. This is the guy that does frontal. And this is the one that does the casts. So honestly, we should be focusing down the other guy then. We should be focusing the other guy down whenever possible. Just because he's going to be rushing all over the place. Can I get him to like rush into a wall maybe? Like, does he follow me? He does follow me for the charges. Or not? Try to see if I can keep him near a wall. Because maybe I can get him to charge into a wall. Spear? Wall maybe? Kinda into a wall? Not really? Sorta? Alright, that'll work. Alrighty, are we ready? 3, 2, 1, yeah. I want to see if I can walk him next to a stone. Rock strat. Hopefully some of these guys know what the rock strat is. Looks like Mythic does. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna be a little bit more Healy oriented, isn't he? Definitely. A little more Healy oriented with that one mechanic. Okay, good. Thank you for marking the rock. I just pop a defensive here, man. I just pop a defensive here. Honestly, it feels like I shouldn't even be using shield that much. Is it? Am I the only one that feels that way? That I shouldn't be using the shield that much just because it doesn't drain my resources? Like, the shield is good, and maybe I use it as a proc or something. Kill myself. Throw a hammer. I know it might seem like blasphemy, but I think, yeah. Okay, so what I think I want to do is I want to silence these guys if I can, or I'll just silence these guys instead. It's casting. Let's walk them over, silence them, get them grouped up. I'm gonna get stunned up. Or not. We got it. Looks like we're okay. Yo, as a tank, dude, oh my god, the shield silence is so good. It is broken good. My god. Oh, I love the shield silence. Oh, the control you have. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so this is the one where I need to heal myself. Unless I get dispelled. If I get dispelled, I'm okay. But that's just all magic damage I gotta deal with. Okay, we're actually gonna give you a bit of a heal. Yeah. Look at that. Perfect. 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 All of us get yoinked. He rocks and charges to a wall. Doesn't do anything. Walk him out a little. I'm gonna go full elemental. I'm gonna take a little bit of magic damage. More than normal. But maybe I'll be okay. Throw a shield. Oh god. I'm gonna die. That was not the play. That was not the move. Oh god, you're gonna die. Friend, you're gonna die. Here we go. I gotcha. I got nothing for this. Tier actually. No, I could tier. Heal myself. Soon. Beautiful. Yo, give me the rage feather as holy. Just for no reason, give me the rage feather. Do it, game. I was gonna say give me rage feather, but I got the combo, boys. There it is. We got the combo that we need. Perfect. Oh my goodness. Hell yeah. GG's. Thank you all for having me here. I did DPS over like I did the damage over DPS, man. I'll take it. Shield of Righteous. Dude, this is so fun. This was so good. Tears Enforcer? What's that? Avengers Shield Imbued. So that's the one that's like the passive damage, yeah? Storm Eater's Boon. 10% of my damage. I kind of like it. I wish I used it a lot more often though. I don't think Burnout Wave is as good here, so I would want to swap out this trinket for like something else later down the line once I get something good, but this thing is prime. I need to use that whenever possible. That was awesome. I enjoyed that. I'm not crafting Flaming Cowl is in the way of DH, KW, so I'm not crafting Flame Cowl is the way to go. Really? So what do you craft instead? Show us your HPS? Yeah, Mamu, I'll show you in a second. Yeah, I think that's fair. Because this thing does heal quite a bit. Let's be honest. This thing does heal. I'll move that here. I'll move that here. Beautiful. HPS. I mean, 10k HPS. I mean, the Shaman did a lot of the healing, right? So we're not really healing ourselves that much. But I mean, when we are healing ourselves. I imagine this playthrough would be a lot more heal oriented if this was like a higher key. But I did try to heal other people whenever I could. Blessed Hammer got a lot of value. Look how much damage it absorbed. That's really good. Judgment of Light. That's getting nerfed actually soon, isn't it? Golden Path, Leash. Dragon Rider's Compassion, Lay Enhance. I did use it on a couple of times. Bulwark of Order. You know, it did pretty good, I guess. But yo, let's go get this a crafter real quickly. Need to find a crafter whenever I can. Hold on. Let me ask you, is anybody on the guild? Not really. But should I just... I need gold, man. So I need to either send the order in guild or find a crafter and pay them. Because I wanted to see if I can amp this thing a little bit to a higher level. Let's actually just ask in the trade. Because maybe there's somebody that works for tips and then I could kind of skimp out on a tip. Not really give them 0, but like I could only give them like 1,400 for a 405 weapon. Because maybe the... Actually, no, I still need to buy the mask, won't I? Never mind, I'm broke. I'm just broke. Unless I transferred over the gold from my main. What's up, Making Trash? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Welcome, welcome. So, how much does this go for, chat? I think a lot of people do like 5k gold. Like, if I wanted to go do my dailies right now, I could get the gold. But it means just I gotta go out here and just do dailies. And I kind of want to play more alts. I'll do it later tonight, I think. But we can upgrade our weapon, which I think is I'll do the weapon over the lariat. Because lariat is good. Don't get me wrong. Great item. But a weapon, though, that's going to be the biggest increase from a Retribution Paladin. The biggest amp. I think I'll have to do that one. Obsidian Seared Crusher. Even if I can get a rank 4, maybe I can get like a crafter that's like not great at crafting, just looking for work, but he doesn't really care. Because how much does it take to like recraft this thing? Let me look it up real quick, chat, because I do want to see if I can get it crafted. I do want to play this thing as a rat at the end of the day. But I do like Prod. That was really fun. Surprisingly fun. It will need 3 primal, 3 obsidian, molten and obsidian seared alloy. That's going to be like about a couple thousand gold, I think. Man, it's expensive. Expensive. Let me double check it. And it takes metal? That's not metal that bad. Obsidian seared alloy is the good stuff is gonna be 1,000. The cheap stuff is like 1. Okay, so that's not that bad actually. That's about 600. Molten alloy. That's not bad at all. Okay, so it's like about 500 in mats. I want to say no 600, 700 in mats maybe. About almost 1,000, but not quite there in mats. Rough math. 700, 800, so close to 1,000 in mats. That's not bad at all. But like having somebody craft it for you. Let me just buy these just because I can buy them right now. I need 3 of these. I need the other seared alloy. These are not that expensive. So I have about 600 gold. I don't know if anybody's actually gonna craft it or recraft it for 600 gold. Unless they just send it. Unless they just send it. Because maybe there's somebody doing crafts and stuff. Maybe. Oh, somebody does blacksmithing. Hold on. Blacksmithing? Do they do weapons? Do they do claymore? They do claymore. I could do what well, it wasn't Jake, it was Jonathan that suggested I should do. And that is just send it to them. And whatever they have a gold, and make it a personal whatever. It's like send it either way. And just give them whatever gold. And it's like, what are they gonna do? Not click a button just to craft it? Not talk to them about price, but just send it to see if they'll craft it or not. Armor and shields, rank 1 shows blacksmithing inspiration. Crossbow, leg guards, allied, raise guard, shield of hearth. Well, this guy's looking for work. Hold on, does this guy make stuff? Does he have weapons? He does have a crusher. I could just send it him. Right, because he's looking for work anyway. With 600 gold, see if he makes it. Maybe. I'll try it. I'll try that strat of just sending it, just seeing what happens. I'll just try the strat of just send it. And whatever happens, whatever happens. We'll see. Carnificus. How do you say your name? Copy character's name. There we go. Bop. Oh, okay, 5.99. Okay, 5.89. Because I don't have a lot of gold. Just send it. Love you, Dad. What's up, Fort Samurai? Hey, my man. Hope you have a good one. Did we just send it, boys? It's not a lot of gold, but it's not like I have a lot of gold. I'm broke on this thing. I'm broke. I just got the mats. I'm just gonna send it. He said you're looking for work. So maybe, you know what? Let's make it like the full 500. Just 500. Just do it, right? Maybe just send it. Just send it. Like, it's 12 hours. Do it. Send it. Yeah. Because maybe he'll do it. Because the way that Jonathan pointed out is, what are they going to do? Not click a button? Like, you didn't talk to them about a price, but what are they going to do? Not click a button? Plus, he's looking for work anyway. Whatever it comes out is whatever it comes out on. I don't have a minimum of, like, what it comes out as. I just have the thing slotted in there, so maybe it'll come out, like, rank 3, maybe? Like, if it's 400, I'll be happy enough. 405 is the best, but, like, you never know, right? What if? What if? Druid is most versatile. Druid is versatile. Priest better than Holy. You think so? I do love Priest. Although Monk, man. Monk healer. I would love for Monk healers to be good one day. One day. I know one day they will be good. But right now, they're not bad. You wouldn't describe monks as bad. But great? Not quite. He's probably seen it. But I wonder if he'll take it. Because if he can get this thing to at least, like, rank, like, I don't know, rank 400, I'd be happy enough. But maybe not. Maybe he'll be like, I don't want to do it, and just won't decline it. Just let it sit there. Hey, guys, any changes for rogues, maybe? There are some PvP nerfs for assassination. Not really big ones. It's like Hemo. Hemotoxin is the only thing that's got nerfed. Outlook got buffed in damage, though. Outlook got buffed in damage. I was thinking maybe I should do some solo queue on Outlook sometime. And then just do some dispatches. See how, because dispatch got buffed by 15%. It will do like a minimum at full combo points if you're playing the double strat, double triple strat, the 7 combo point build. It's doing like about 30k normal hit or a little bit less than that. So it runs out to about 50k crits, which is pretty decent. Like, it's a nice little buff. It may make him like a little bit stronger. Try out all the healing specs, find what you like. I like healing more than DPS. Healing is a lot of fun, man. Oh, this is all over my head. It's all good, the micro. If you got any questions, my man, you're more than welcome to ask, and I can like try to explain it to you best I can. I try to break things down as best as possible and like the easiest ways to understand. So if you've got any questions, feel free to ask me, guys. Preservation is my main, but I'm looking forward to leveling other specs. Disc Priest is so fun. It is really good. If you haven't played a Disc Priest, you like to make some damage and healing, you want to be able to do both and be pretty effective, Disc is an awesome playstyle right now. Definitely. But so versus Shaman, that's another good one. Like, the mastery for Shaman is so good, just so you always have that emergency value. If somebody's low, your heal just become better. Like, there's never anything wrong with that one. What's up, Mythic? So we do another one? Yo, let me hop on an alt, man. Let me get my Shaman, or yeah, let me get my Shaman maybe. The order is what my order is what I like to play in tank healers and DPS. Yeah, tanks are fun, but I think raid tanking may not be the most fun. Like, some raid boss fights on tanks are kind of boring. Like, we can kind of sort of agree. But Mythic Pluses, tanks are really, really good. That's why I think tanks really get to shine, because damage is important, self-survivability is important, defenses are important. So like in Mythic Pluses, that's where a lot of tanks can really do stuff and really stretch their legs. Chat, I'll let you guys decide what we'll play next, man. I am down. So Shamans got buffed up this week. They buffed up a bunch of stuff, and there's a new Lightning Frosty Fire build that's in right now that a lot of people are playing together with Elemental Blast. So we could either give that a go, or we could play another alt. We got plenty of them. We got the Evoker, we could maybe go healing or damage on that thing. We got the Druid, which needs to get their keys done. We just got recently tier up for this guy, so we could go Bear, Feral, Resto, maybe even Boomkin, because I have not played Boomkin at all, and their tier set is apparently really, really good. I have not played Boomkin whatsoever. So I'll let you guys decide this one. Let's do this. Shaman, Druid, because I haven't played one in a long while, and Evoker, because it's just a new class. Bear? You could do Bear, dude. I haven't done Bear in so long. Bear, it's in a weird spot. He got some builds. Bear's got builds. Chamois, the Lightning Frost build is so fun. It is so good, some dude. Apparently a lot of people don't like it though, so they are trying to make like firework, the Ascendance build work. or not the sense build, is the meatball build. Let's just call it that. Bear, Shammy. Make one to play WoW again if I see the best stuff right now. I'm sorry, man. Movie, Shammy. Yeah, you guys are all over the place, but I love it. Man, did we do Shaman or did we do Druid? Bear's nodes are just too random, too many 2 out of 2 nodes, fill them up. Yeah, I think they do need like that Paladin-esque revamp. If they could do that, make Bear good again. Because Bear got a lot of potential. They got builds, but like, YOLO. Still need to bring my Shaman tank. Need to bring a Shaman tank before the end of the X-Pack. That's not gonna happen, Moose. They just brought a new class. They're not gonna make Shamans a tank. By next expansion, I could see it. You know, maybe add more specs to play certain playstyles. Like turn enhancement into a tank and spec, which I don't think would go over with a lot of people super well. At that point, I would just do like a tank spec for Evoker instead, right? Because that has a little bit of room to grow. YOLO it. I say let's do Druid, man. I say let's do Druid. Let's do Bear. I haven't done Bear in so long, so we'll give Bear a proper try. Has anybody got a Bear build that I could try? Because a lot of you guys have been watching me for a bit. You know what I like. Or do we just go with like what's most popular? Dude. Fury Warriors are on the rise. Look at them. Outlaw's falling off, dude. Here with the Feral Druids and Windwalkers out of the, all the specs. Then I got Cassius also not doing all amazing, are they? And then unless you with these two, you're just gonna don't. This week has been like, yo, this week has been a hard week for healers too. Let's be fair. I do, yeah, post it in the Discord if you guys have the Discord. Or if you want to just post the build, like the link in the chat, I can just copy it and extract it and we can run with it. But yo, we got ourselves, how's the Druid looking? Don't have the best trinkets, don't have the best gear, but like, we got an item level, and we got the 4 set, which is the most important part. We just need the trinkets, the good ones. Sleeper is OPAF. Sleeper, Incard is the most talented build I've seen. Sleeper, hold on, Rage is a Sleeper, yeah? Rage of the, is it Rage of the Sleeper? Sleeper Incarn. Okay, we can give it a go. If you can give me like a Sleeper Incarn build, I would love to give it a try. Yeah, Rage of the Sleeper Incarn. Yeah, it seems like it'll be a good combo. I wasn't messing around with a Thorns of Iron, because there's a Thorns of Iron build in a raid where every time you press Iron Fur, you will do physical damage to all nearby enemies, split amongst all nearby enemies. It's better for single target based on your physical damage, physical armor. The more armor you have, the more damage it does, and you basically use a playstyle where you stack up a bunch of Iron Furs all at once back to like 12 stacks, where Iron Furs is majority of your damage. It is hilarious how good it is, but it's really, really good. Wait, change this, change Invoke to Incarn if you do damage, I'm memeing around. Change Convoke to Incarn if you do it, let me figure out, I was memeing around. Convoke, I am at Incarn right now, I am at Incarn at the moment. Yeah, you mean like the build that you linked? Okay, Dishonor got me build too. Is that the Sleeper Bear build? Oh man. Why do I have a PvP Bear build? We can remove that. Leveling Bear, we can remove that too. I really gotta, so there's a new add-on that came out. Not new, but like kind of newish that was highlighted in the WoW head. That helps you it's basically a better version of your talent tree. You know how in talent tree you can only have like 10 loadouts? Basically the add-on will remember the loadouts you set. And what you do is you basically clear all of your loadouts in-game, and the add-on tracks your loadouts, and it can like pull them up and swap them in like automatically. It's really, I gotta give it a try, man. I gotta give it a go because I feel like it was so much better because it has an infinite amount of like builds you can store, and it switches them automatically for you. Basically, it keeps your character as like no build saved, but the add-on tracks all the builds that you have. Apparently, it's really, really good. But can I get the green bear thing? The green bear, like the skin. So that one is a, what do you mean, like this fell bear? That's a Mage Tower bear. You gotta do the Mage Tower. You'll find the Mage Tower. It's a challenge that was added back in Legion. Then it was gone after the expansion Legion. But it got added back in as like one of those evergreen bits of content. If you go to the Legion zones or Broken Isles, you head over to the Broken Shore zone. Over here, there's a Deliverance Point area, and there's a big old tower. In front of the tower is a mage who will present you the Mage Tower challenge. It was a unique challenge back in Legion that was available only once in a while. Where if you were to fight this solo, it's like a PvE. Think of like a raid or a dungeon, but it's just you versus the boss kind of deal, where you're fighting this challenge built for your spec, built for your class. And if you can defeat it, you get a reward. every spec had a different challenge. There was a tank challenge that all tanks got. There was a DPS challenge, a couple of them actually. There was a twins challenge where you have to fight Reyes and his other brother as a well, I don't know, as a combo, I guess. And there's different mechanics for that one. There's a Xylem challenge, which is a 2-part fight where you fight in the Mage's Xylem and then a monstrosity that he conjures at a later time. Then there's Sigrun fight, which is a council 3-target fight that all share a health bar. There's Agatha, which is like an imp, like a ad management fight, where she summons waves and waves of enemies when you have to dodge her. You deal with her mechanics while managing all the imps you're summoning. And then finally there is one more. It's a Grim Totem, which is like you're fighting 2 bosses. They all have 2 separate mechanics, and you got to track both of them at the same time while dealing with some ads and some things you got to kill and interrupts and a lot of CC, and you got to get both of them down pretty low, but both of them got to die at the same time, basically. Or the guy got to die before the worm. The worm can be killed later, but like it's a bit of like a boss rush at the end there. And there's a healer challenge, which is like a multi-part of like healing, damage, utility, dispels, everything. There's a lot going on with the healer challenge. Probably the most complex one. If you do the bear one, which is the tank challenge, you get this Fireware Bear form. It's cool, and it's actually pretty doable right now. The bear challenge, it takes a while. It's not a one-shot, but it can be if you learn the mechanics and learn the parts. And it's a scaling concept too, so it's not something you need gear for. Like, you know how time walking dungeons work? Like, you walk into time walking dungeon and you scale down to a certain level. That's basically what that is. It's going to scale your gear down to a certain level. There are some items you can use from old expansions that do scale really good on those time walkings Mage Tower challenges, but are not necessary. Hell, people have done this with all greens. Like a fresh new character, freshly boosted, all green gear, dive into the challenge and you're good to go. A lot of the challenges you can pick up inside the challenge do make it a lot easier for you to be able to deal with much of the challenge. But yeah, the mug is pretty dope too. The mug, it's pretty alright. The helm is a little weird, but yeah, the actual like set itself is pretty good. I was not a big fan of the set at first, because it was like, it's a lot more green, and it's like Legion had a lot of green sets, so it's like, I wasn't into it. But like, looking at the set now, it's a pretty good looking set. That's a really solid set. I like it a lot. What do I have here? Can I get my green bear set? There we go. My green bear set. Court? We can do court. Alright, so I was talking about a lot here. I was rattling on, but here's the M+ build. M+ bear build. And what does this change? Changes a little, but not too much. So we are not going for as much of Moonfire here. We'll deal more damage, but we are taking the Moonfire, healing for all the damage. Okay, damage you do. Okay, which we'll do with Galactic Guardian. Pick up a little bit of the Earth Warden, which is good defensively. Picking. Oh, I'm picking. Wrong roll. XD. That's not bad. I should do bear. Hey, mind if I tank this instead of DPS? I'm actually gonna ask these guys, like, hey, do you mind if I tank it instead? Okay. Magic is a tank. Yeah. So this is the build. So we got ourselves after the wildfire, which is really strong. Every time you spend rage, every time you hit our 200 rage, you heal allies for quite a bit of health. I like that. That's gonna be good. Copies the build with Convoke. So your build is a little different with Iron Fur, huh? Or Thorns of Iron. And you pick up the thing down the middle. And you pick up this, but you don't pick up Soul of the Forest, which I can see why Soul of the Forest is good right now, because of the tier set with a whole Maul playstyle. Okay, there's a couple builds. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna use the build, Jake, that Dishonor Link. I'll run with his build. But yeah, we got a Sleeper Incarn build. And I imagine this will be pretty easy. Like, Bear has always been one of the more approachable specs in the game. Pretty easy to get into most parts. Not like the easiest, but like, what's the difficulty of a bear, Jared? You know what I mean? You go in, you thrash, you swipe, you win, big roar. It's like very, again, not easy, but approachable is the word we'll use. We'll use approachable. PTR? I'd love to do PTR, Malachi. If we can get 5 of you boys, or 4 of you, to join me on PTR, I'd be down to do like old Paladin dungeon on PTR. I think that'd be really fun. Dive into 15 with all the Paladin changes. I would love to see how much Triple Divine Storm and Prop Pally Shield Slams do in healing. I would love to see if that could just become like a full healer build. The healing is insane. Yeah, the healing of those spec is really good. Like Bear Druid's healing has always been pretty decent, generally. Oh, you're not picking up Heart of the Wild. I usually like Heart of the Wild because it gives you more damage. It gives you like 30% more physical damage whenever you use it on a 5-minute CD. But we'll run this. We'll run this as you have it. Because this would just pick up Nature Vigil, which is going to also be passive healing as well. That's really good. And we'll see how it goes. Got all the Brambos, all these other things. But yeah, Bear is just one of the easier specs to get, just because there's not too much complexity. And it's just effective. Where is this guy? Hi. You're saying a bird. Didn't know how to get any changes. Not recently, no. I think they only got nerfed for PvP. But not this week or anything like that. I think it was like previous weeks. At some point. Wait, can you actually like summon while on a mount? Is that a thing? Hold on, can he summon while on a mount? No, it's only on his bird he can for some reason. That or the man is bugged. Could be the case. Who knows? I hated the nerfed Wildfire when it came out. Dude, Wildfire would have been so good if it was just the unnerfed version. Because Bear looked like it was able to just heal your whole entire party. Like, they're not really trying to make Bear, like, OP strong or anything. So, I think it would make sense for them just to make Bear, like, you know, just kind of, at least, like, super group utilitarian. At least it would have made sense in my head. Are we gonna go Dwarven Bear? I want to go Big Cool Cheerin' Bear. Because that would be the weirdest kind of bear ever. Nimagana my Evoker? Or we could go Panda. Panda Bear. There we go, dude. Panda Bear. Oh, that's gonna be perfect. Let me peep you real quickly. Oh, okay. Is that new? I thought we had something like that before already. I like it though. I like the whole bronze look. Hell yeah. Oh, it looks good. Oh, that looks great. That looks good in the dragon form. Yeah, I like that a lot. Except the fact that you have a dragon skull as dragon, I feel like it's kind of morbid. You know what I mean? But then again, if you were like a human with a human skull on the side, like, that's kind of hardcore. So I guess it's not that morbid. What toy is that? So that is called the Recalibrator. Atomic Recalibrator is a engineering toy that you can use as a non-engineer. What it does is every time you walk over it, it will change and randomize your character's race combo, like visually. So right now, like I'm a bear druid, so like my bear form is gonna like always go for like, it's gonna prioritize whatever form that I have over the bear. So I can go Pandaren, and I basically have a Pandaren druid in a way. Like it works for evokers too. Like if you're evoker, it'll basically bypass your dragon forms. So if you just want to go like Blood Elf evoker, using all the evoker abilities while maintaining the Blood Elf form, it'll do that too. It's really good. It's also not that expensive. At least on my on Illidan, the toy was about like 3,000 gold maybe. So it's really not that expensive. Like you can scrape some gold together and buy one. It was like at most 5, so it's really not bad. Let me give everybody a buff, by the way. Alright, so I'm just gonna, I guess, go win. I kind of want to save my ink card for like the bigger trash packs. So maybe not this trash pack. Okay, so you are a double Moonfire on this one, which is good. I was about to say, like, do I play into... Do I Moonfire everything or not? I don't. Also, I gotta go better at like the whole interrupting thing. We gotta... Okay, we're good. Wait, no, where are you? Where's he? Oh, he's gonna get a stun, isn't he? If I would have walked away a little further, I think I would have been okay, actually. Is that guy just AFK? Looks like he may be just AFK. This is the one I think I want to incarn. Let's get him dotted up before they start, like, summoning more. How much trinkets? Okay, not related to Midi. Just chilling. Yeah, damage-wise, I don't really know how this spec is supposed to be damage-wise, but I think it'll be okay, mostly. Yeah, mostly. Bring Klaus Shavara back? Yo, Klaus Shavara, maybe one day, man. Maybe one day. Maybe one day they will. I thought Shavar was kind of like, it was cool visually, but like it was kind of boring otherwise, wasn't it? Because it didn't really do anything but like increase the versatility a little bit, or let you cast while like in cat form, like starting spells and stuff, didn't it? I guess there's that too. Also Barkskin, I gotta use that aggressively more often. I forget that Barkskin is pretty good offensive ability. Also, these guys are gonna hurt. Yeah, they do. They actually hurt. They actually hurt quite a bit. I missed that kick entirely. Actually, I didn't even have kick. Never mind. It wasn't me. It was my team missing it then. Beautiful. Heal. Oh, I like how I healed everybody just now. Look at that. I healed everybody. Hey. Actually, this stuff. Because the summon 2 was kind of low, and then pop, healed. I like that. Bark plus Sleeper, massive AoE. Oh yeah, I gotta do Bark and Sleeper. I gotta start using Bark a lot, Sleeper a lot more often, man. It's a 1 minute CD. I definitely gotta use that a lot more often. Also, don't you just Moonfire spam whenever you're in single target right now too, Bear? Isn't that technically stronger? Just Moonfire spamming. I also might need a weak card to track my like after the wildfire, just so I could like save it and proc it for later. That's a lot of I'm a bear druid, dude. Look at that uppercuts. Look at these little uppercuts I'm doing, man. So good. I'm literally jumping all over the place. I love that. Also, our daggers are literally all over the place. Do you spam Maul? Do I actually just... Okay, I mean... Wait, what? Really? Hold on. But is that legit? Do I actually want to use Maul? Because I don't have any Maul synergy at all. But like, whenever I don't have Maul, like, don't I want to use the other abilities? Am I wrong on that? Maybe you do want to use Maul. I mean, nowadays you do want to use Maul a lot more often. Because you do have a lot more rage. Like here, like, we got nothing to hit, so I might as well spam Maul, right? Makes all the sense in the world. Maul's max for 20k crits? I guess so, yeah. I guess you do want to... They did buff the ability quite a bit. But like, right now, I got like nothing else. Like, I don't have Mango, I don't have Thrash, for example. I can just Moonfire spam, right? Like here, I just spam. I mean, here, obviously, but like, during Dying Time, it just seems like a stronger ability. Like, whenever I don't have... Like, okay, let me make a scenario. Whenever I don't have any rage whatsoever. I don't have any rage. I already have myself the, like, right here, I'm gonna press Maul. I got Mango, I got Thrash, but like, when I got nothing else... Like here, Moonfire, right? Right? Like, last and filler, nothing else to press... Only filler, yeah? Spam Maul and makes it faster for Fed Team heal. Okay, okay, so I'll use Maul a lot more regularly. I can do that. Let's kick that guy to get them all a little close together. And we'll go for Roar if we need to. We may need to do a Roar here. Big Roar. Get them all stacked up. I guess it makes sense for, like, to Maul then, yeah. It doesn't make all the sense in the world, actually. Because it is more rage spend. If we go fast, if we go quick, we can do this real quickly. Real quick, real quick, real quick. If we fight them while they're here, then we'll get only these 2 mobs out here. These 2. I don't have a roll for them. I have a Typhoon. We don't need Typhoon. We're chilling. But you have 0 rage, you cry. Wish you were another class. Okay, okay, okay. I can do that. I can easily do that, man. I play Mage on the weekends. I know how to do that perfect. I'm joking. I'm joking. Ah, man. Can we just kick him really quickly? We can just waddle him over, maybe? I guess they didn't make Maul a lot better of an ability. I keep forgetting that was a thing, man. I should have waited. I should have saved my stuff. Because they didn't have to go in that hardcore. Because we do have a moment where we do 40% more damage with this boss. Oh yeah, magic damage. I forget that the bear is like, oh, magic damage? Guess I'll die. Do I have to do a add in like the Shadow Realm? Or is that like only a DPS thing? I guess we'll find out soon. Look at that. I love how agile I am, man. I think that's what a Brewmaster should have been. Oh, I do have a guy. Okay, I never done this as a tank, or at least I don't remember doing this place as a tank ever. This takes a while as a pair. Yeah, that takes a second. Now this would have been a good time because you get 40% more damage, and this, if you have any cooldowns for this phase, that is the time when you want to use stuff. Except I did not plan it correctly at all. Because you can get quite a bit of damage to this boss. Quite a bit of damage to this guy. Plus he does this phase where he doesn't even hit you, so you're not out attacking even. So you can just keep spending all your resources for damage, and you get quite a big burn phase. I do like bosses like this guy. Like, you guys use your mechanic and then you get rewarded for doing the mechanic. It's a simple mechanic, like kill your ad. But like, I do like those kind of bosses a lot more than the other bosses. You guys are gonna get hit. By the way, I'm loving Havoc Demon Hunter. Dude, Havoc is so good. I've been playing my Havoc recently. It's actually such a blast. I love Havoc as well. Havoc is real good. Havoc is big good. Big good, lots of fun. I like it a lot. We made a friend. He's gonna kill all of us. I don't know if you can get him. So it looks like we got interrupts here. Not ideal. But what can you do? Can't really heal you boys, can I? You don't spend rage fast enough to heal any of you. I started a lube. What's up, Paul? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good one. I started a lube. Spam maul makes it faster. Okay. We'll just spam maul the whole time. Okay, big maul spammer. Big maul spammer. We get a kick on this bird, or this bat. We got birds in here. We got these spiders we can pull in. And I'm gonna stay on the spider. I do like how bear takes no physical damage, by the way. The fact that you can overlap so many of your mauls is just insane. Shift form. There we go. I do want to do for double... I want to say bird, but they're not birds. Spiders. Double spider. Yeah, I'll get this one. Hopefully somebody can get the other one. Big AoE. Huge cleave, hopefully. Actually, quite a lot of... I love the amount of damage you just did. I'm just swiping and thrashing, and it was about 100k while the spiderlings were alive. That is hilarious. That is so good. I like how passive it is, too. Can you, people ride you if you're in travel form? As a druid, technically yes, but I think whenever, like, I try to go in travel form, it'll remove my panda look. But yes, technically they can. Wait, roar. Ah, I missed it. It'll be okay. I just gotta make sure I have at least a little bit of armor. Good knock. That's fantastic. Oh, bark skin. Can I be okay? Ah! Help! 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 Can you grip me up? I don't know if you got a grip. Oh, you do. Good. I was gonna say. Which challenge table do you play on PC? I watch you on the tablet while playing PC. Hey, that's awesome. That sounds like a nifty little setup, my guy. Hell yeah. What trinket can I get from here, by the way? Can I get anything good from this place? Hold on, I want to do all druid stuff. There's a staff. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to set ourselves up as a boomkin or a resto. I'm thinking we do resto. Just because that trinket I think is a resto trinket. Alright, everybody, stack up on the boss and we'll do damage. Big damage, big damage, big damage. We're just gonna focus on as much damage as possible here.
Inhale, get inside a puddle.
Got so many thrash and mauls, it's not even funny anymore. Want to see if I can be a little on the side. This is tyrannical, so we should be doing ads, but like I feel like I'm just gonna sit boss. And we're just gonna do damage and just heal through it. Because I got myself a long uptime of Nature's Vigil, so we should be mostly okay. Like survivability wise, we shouldn't have any issues. Hopefully. Can I do one of these Moonfire? Moonfire so I can just heal more? There we go. That'll work. That'll be fine. Booming for Shadow Gem. Did Boomy work for Shadow Gem? I thought it was only healer or only trinket. You roll for Boomy? Okay, I'll do Boomkin. Balance. I thought it was a healer trinket for a longest. Did it change that? I swear to God, it used to be a healer only trinket for like a good while. I gotta stop pressing swipe with my filler, by the way. I have swipe as like a very, very last ability that I would use unless I'm AoEing. But like Maul definitely does feel a lot more impactful. Because like I don't really need a lot of armor to fight this guy. I get like 7,000 just from pressing 1 stack of Iron Fur. It just seems like a lot. Jukes? I can't really heal ya. That's one thing that I really wish I could play as a druid. There was this one build where you could press regrowth while in boomkin form or a bear form, and you could heal anybody whenever you wanted to. I did like that build a lot because I felt like I could just hold on to that regrowth and heal like an ally whenever I wanted. I think it was the build Dream of Cenarius. I like that because as a bear druid, I feel like all my healing right now is really passive. I can't like turn around and just pop a heal on somebody like a paladin can. But as a druid, I really like that playstyle to be able to just turn around and just pop a heal on them. I thought that was really cool. Which way were you? Here you are, friend. I think I'm going to save a lot of my ability damage for the next chest pack with the spiders. Get in here, boys. Spiders, bark skin, everything. Literally everything is used. Immediately. Yeah, so the druid doesn't feel like it does a lot of damage like a paladin does, or a warrior, but it definitely can do like a decent amount of damage, enough to hold aggro. But what's a druid good at compared to like some of the other classes? Because I feel like they're not bad as a class, but like are they better than some of the other classes at anything? You know? 421 warlock. I guess you do have utility, right? You have typhoon, you have soothe, you have decent self-survivability, because like my self-healing is pretty okay, especially without a loon. A massive ripples. Is it actually? So you gotta make a. So this dungeon is not great for it then. Just because in this place, like you can only have like 1 big spider pole or 2 big spider poles, and that's really about it. Okay, so maybe like you're really, really good in large crowds. Yeah, so this place is not great for it. Not great at all. Okay. Probably supreme when it comes to tanking. That or after a DK. What about Brat Warrior? Isn't Brat Warrior still also really, really, really good? Hold on, we gotta wait until... Ah, you... Why'd you pull? Why you pulling? I was waiting on the warrior. Okay, dude. Okay, dude. Let me rewind that. Or did Prop Warrior fall off? Because I feel like Prop Warrior is still the most popular one at the end of the day. Like all the other tanks have gotten only better, but Prop Warrior is still king. Let's go like over here. Let me do like this guy maybe? Because this guy's kind of like away from all this stuff. We could kill both of them. We kill that guy too, that's fine. We'll just cleave him. That's fine. Probably not fine. Heal? Waddle them out towards the middle. I do love the fact that I've been doing all this as a Pandaren bear, by the way. This whole run has been a panda bear. I do love that. I would have loved Kulturin though better. I think Kulturin would have looked awesome. Because look at these like attacks, man. I wish I had like a proper staff too. That would have been so good. Alright. Well, Warlock kind of screwing us here a little bit. But it's okay. We'll do the one in the middle. We'll do this guy. Watch out. Watch you, boys. We'll pull him over here. We'll kind of have to play around the Warlock because he's just not really baiting these. But Jukes is trying to bait these whenever we can. But the Warlock isn't really baiting any of these things at all. Which is unfortunate. Well, they're kind of sort of baiting, but I don't think they're really trying to bait. They're sort of kind of doing it. Oh, percent. We need percent. We need percent. Percent. How did we miss percent? How did we miss percent? What the? Okay. Maybe we just sprint by. Shroud. I mean, we can just fight this thing. Okay, I wanted to skip past them. Do something easier. But that'll work. Oh yeah, Dalaran, man. What's up, Torts? Hey, my guy. Hope you're having a good one. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Welcome to the stream, my man. After this chat, I'm thinking do some Shaman. I'm thinking do Shaman. What do you guys think? Because Shaman, they do have a fire frost build combo. I do want to try it. I think lightning build is what I prefer, but they are starting to integrate a little bit of lightning, a little bit of frost into the original fire. Walk of shame. Doors are closed. Got a hearth out to get loot. Yeah, the doors to the final boss room where the chest is are closed. These guys are still walking. I mean, you guys can walk if you want to, but the doors are closed. Mythic, just hearth out. Trust. I've done this one a couple of times. What do you think is the most fun melee DPS spec? The most fun or like the best one? To me, I think everybody has a different like opinion on what's fun. I think Demon Hunter's insane though. Like Demon Hunter has a lot of mobility, lots of damage, impactful burst output, quite a bit of variety in like play styles in terms of talents. I feel like that one is just at the end of the day really fun. That or like a Fury Warrior. We got a belt. I mean, it's kind of good. Kind of. It's okay. It's not exactly the item level that I wanted, but that'll work. I am a little behind on crafting gear anyway. But yeah. Demon Hunter is horrid for me. That or a Fury Warrior. I feel like that's has never been a bad melee at all. Demon Hunter or a Fury Warrior. Both are carpal tunnel fueling monsters. Alright? You are gonna have your fingers cramping up when you play it. But both of them are incredibly fun. Very fast paced, very reactive, very like action based too. And that's something a lot of people like in the melee. Of course, there's people that are like rogues, that are like monks, that are like feral druids, that are like red paladins, death knights. All those guys are really, really fun. But a lot of them are more slower, in some cases more methodical. Especially when you take a look at some of the world combos you could do in PvP, for example. There's a lot of big brain strategy going on there, where you feel like you're playing more like an RTS rather than like an action game. But like, I feel like the Demon Hunter and the Fury Warrior just fuel that action. You know what I mean? It's just active, always going, always doing stuff. And I feel like those generally come out to be the most fun. So I'd say between those two. Definitely between those two. Yeah, Demon Hunter is more cooldown based. It can be a little slower, but it can also be fast paced. It is a lot more like big impact hits, and while you're doing a lot of mobility, it's a little bit slower, which I think makes it more like interesting because you got a lot of abilities to go through, and then making the right choices for which abilities work in different situations, I think is where the fun is. Especially as you're playing like a low haste but high crit, high mastery build. Fury Warrior is the ability opposite. It's all about get as many abilities out as fast as possible and just blasting the enemy out as quickly as you can. So that's how that one works. So either one works. I think Demon Hunter though is really, really fun. Like, I've never had a bad experience with it. And the current version of Demon Hunter, how you can customize your build, there's a couple different playstyles it could work for. But by the way, thank you for recommending me this build. This thing seemed to work pretty well. Mangle did quite a lot of damage. Thrash did quite a bit of damage. Maul, Swipe. I really wish they did kind of like, lean into some of the more interesting capstone traits for druids at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I think, like, Maul does 20,000 damage single target, but then you have, like, Raze, which replaces Maul that does half of that. I feel like Raze should basically replace Maul and make it, like, a Giga Cleave class and maybe synergize with more, like, defensive and offensive, like, super Raze build. Like, this should be maybe a little bit stronger, the Intake Ferocity and, like, Rend and Tear. Like, all the capsules I feel like should be giga strong. That should be like the one ability you're trying to look into. Look at the healing. Yeah, the healing is also a little bit better than, actually a lot better than what I had as a Paladin. After the Wildfire is really good. It just group you like healing. Earth Warden, Elun's Favor, just my own healing. Bloody Healing, which is the tier set. Nature's Guardian. You have a lot of passive healing. A lot of passive healing, just like baseline. That is really, really good. I'm pretty sure like in a high-end key, where the damage is a lot higher in the tank, I would probably end up seeing a lot more value from it. But either way, that's really, really good. You make this up so easy, I've never attempted the dungeons. Yo, Micro, Mythic Pluses are pretty fun. Especially if you get into some of the easy ones, like a +2 or a +3. Some of the early ones, because they play exactly like a normal Mythic 0 dungeon. But they're just a little harder. Just a touch harder. Not much harder though. Just a little bit more difficult, but not that much. I'm not biased at all. Demon Hunter 100%. Yeah, Demon Hunters are really fun. There's a positive regrowth bleed build I said about. Is that the thing? Is that the bleed build? Wait, where is it? There we go. This thing? So this plays into the arrays. And it does play into the after the wildfire. Oh no, oh, you do play after the wildfire, but you also play that scenario thing. And you play the bleed and you play into that Ursals. That could be good. Is that played? Is that like a build? So many hunters in the background? What, you mean over here? Oh yeah, there's a lot of hunters here. We got like one. Is that a hunter? I can't even tell. That not quite a hunter. Is that a hunter? Was there a lot of hunters just now? I just saw this guy. Did I see Fern? I think I want to say I've encountered this guy back in BFA before in PvP, but I don't remember. I don't think it's the same guy, but he has a very, very similar mog. Huh. That's so bad. No self-sustain for it. No incarn. For that build, yeah, there's some. I think Druid right now just struggles where certain talents and certain abilities make the spec what it is, and I feel like maybe those talents should be brought up a little bit earlier up in the tree, like maybe just replacing Ravage with just baseline Incarn at this point, just because Incarn is so good. I feel like maybe they took some of those like things that make the build what it is, the core what every build has should be easier to reach. And then you have more choices down below towards the capstones. I feel like that's something Bear could definitely utilize. Plus, like some of you guys said, there are a couple of talents here that like cost 2 talent points instead of 1. I think if they were to want to, let's say, keep reinvigoration, they do frenzy regeneration cooldowns by 40. If you're putting 2 points into it for a heal that you use once in a while that you don't really need big cooldown reduction on, like maybe you could, but like, you know, I feel like certain of these abilities need to be a lot stronger if you're going to put 2 points into it. You know what I mean? Like, just a lot stronger. Maybe certain abilities like this, the slow, could probably be baked into something else, honestly. You know what I mean? Or like duration of Barks and Iron Fur. What if that were to be baked into something else? Like, just double wall, right? So then you need to spend less talent points up here, more talent points down below or something. I don't know. Let's do another one, boys. I'll let you guys decide this next one. So we did the Druid. Druid is a lot of fun. But what other classes we had to buffed up this week? Shaman got buffed up. So I do want to try the new Shaman, the build that now embraces a little bit of that frosty damage. It has a bit of that Ice Fury, Frost Shock Cleave, a little bit of that Chain Lightning, Stormkeeper, but it heavily plays into that Lava Burst playstyle, and it still embraces the Lava Burst gameplay. So it's like a lava, a little bit of nature, now frost combination. So I want to give it a go. Paladin? We just did a Pally earlier. I would love to go another Paladin. Actually, let me double check the Paladin while we're on topic. While we're trying to set classes, I do want to see if that guy took my work order, or if they declined me. I want to see if they took it. I want to see if they took it. I want to see if they gave me the weapon. Maybe they did. Just really quickly. Bro, have you played Warzone 2 yet? Is the Resurgence mean Royale mode rock? I have not played any Warzone at all, man. They see the major expansion DPS potential. Yes, I do agree with you on that one. He declined the order? Oh, come on, Douglas. He declined the order, boys. Oh, no. Oh, no. Is anybody in the guild online? Can anybody do it? He declined the order. Ah. It was like, hey, looking for work. I just sent him that little bit of gold. He decided, I don't want to do it. He just decided, I don't want to do it. I need to see Hunter. Let me do this, man. Let me see if somebody can craft this. Hold on, let me do this. Looking for blacksmith recraft. Because there are some blacksmiths that'll work for tips. So I'll see if there's a blacksmith around that's looking for work potentially. You know? Eerie, I can do it for you. Inspiration. No commission required. Tips appreciated. Oh, Eerie, let's go. Let's go. We got a perfect one, dude. We can give him 500 gold. So we're not going to give him like no money at all. But this man got me covered. Yo. Champ right here. Yo, it's an easy one. It's easy, Eerie. Hit you without 500. I don't got a lot of gold. Don't got a lot of gold, friend. Whatever quality we get is what we get. TY for quick response. Let's see if this guy crafts me one real quickly, man. Yo, hit me with it. My resultant quality going down. Yeah, that'll be fine. Cool. We'll hit it. I can't believe that guy declined me, man. He's like, he's like looking for work. And I was like, here's some work. I don't have a lot of gold, but here it is. It's like, nah. Just declined. He could have just, dude, he could have just pressed that button too. He could have just pressed the button of like craft. That's it, done. Whatever comes out was whatever comes out. The guy just didn't want to do it. That's crazy. I don't understand. My goodness. Because I haven't got a lot of like personal work orders on my rogue, but I have like done like, hey, I'm not great at this profession, but like whatever I don't want a lot of gold. I'm just looking for work. Yeah, I can just craft for you. It won't be amazing. And he did craft it. Oh, 402. I'll take it. I'll take it, boys. Look at that bad boy. Look at that bad boy. Yeah. Okay, so I have a mog for it, but like, look at this thing. Look at this. We got it 402 easily. A-Lab? Okay, so I think it's taking the name of A-Lab, but the guy that crafted it was Airy? Airy. I feel like that's the name I want to jot down somewhere. Airy... Illidan... Blacksmith... Maces, 2-hand for Pala. I'm just gonna jot it down. Man, let's go. I'll take it, dude. It's not the highest rank, but I'll try to go for like the highest rank once we're trying to make it like an actual like big like 415, 418 item level. I think that's where I will try to go for that 418. But a 402, man, 402 and 405, big weapon. I'm actually super excited, super happy about that. Hell yeah. Alrighty, let's do an all chat. I'll let you guys decide. Warzone's free, 100% recommend. Yeah, it is free. It's just the FPS genre has been something I used to enjoy way back in the day. Like I had my Halo days, I had my Call of Duty days, but I kind of fell off of it. I love the last Warzone, or last Modern Warfare game, and this new one apparently was really good. And the multiplayer has been fun. Apparently they've done a lot of good stuff for it too. And Warzone, I heard it's really fun. But it's just I've never really been into battle royales. I tried them. It's not the first time I tried one. I just never really found myself into it, you know? I've really been a big, like, MMOs, you know, that tap targeting combat, but actually, like, actual targeting. Like, I don't know. But I also do have other games I'm playing too. Like, I'm replaying The Witcher again. Witcher 3 has been a lot of fun with the tournament for Pala. So this is just some amalgamation. Some of it are warrior pieces like shoulders and helm. Some of them are palette pieces like the belt, pants, gloves. The boots are like the primalist gear, and the chest is like just plated armor that was kind of blue that kind of matched the Mog. Wasn't trying to make a Mog. I just picked anything that's blue and I slapped it together, and here we are. I wish there was like a reason why I made the Mog the way I did. I just kind of took anything that was blue and put it together. What do you think? But chat, I'll let you guys decide. What do we play next? So we got the Shaman fiery build. I want to explore that one. We got the Evoker, which has been a lot of fun to play. I don't remember if I've done a queue on this go or not this week. But we could give maybe Evoker another go. Maybe go into one of the big keys where there's a lot of AoE where Evokers can do really well. Or Hunter. Or do you guys want to see some Hunter gameplay? Because what else got buffed up? Blood DK got buffed this week. We could maybe play some Blood DK. I haven't played Blood DK in a while. It's been a bit since I played some Blood. And Blood is pretty good. And we have tier. So like Blood DK with a tier set will probably work pretty well. Although I've been mostly a Frost gamer myself. And a bit of Unholy recently. Mostly diving into the DPS specs of either one of those two. Could do Disc Priest, because Disc Priest is a lot of fun. I haven't played Disc Priest, it feels like forever. Do it. How you been, mate? What's up, Anthony? How you doing, my guy? Doing good, man. Doing good. Hanging out with the boys. Same old, same old. Getting my weakness out of the way. Paladin, we checked that out. That class got buffed up, but it's also ridiculously fun. Easily recommended to anybody, man. Protection Warrior, one, easily. Bear Druid, actually, I would recommend it for the ease of use. It's not the most popular. It's not the strongest, but really good, easy to use Bear Druid. I like him a lot. What about Shaman? I do want to give Shaman a try, man. There's a fiery build with a bit of frost and a little bit of lightning. Not a lightning bolt build, which I've been enjoying mostly, but I want to try the one that's become a lot more popular as of recently. Even though it's only popular in Subcreation because they don't feature the other lightning bolt build, even though I did see one earlier. I did see that it was doing like 27s or something like that. So it can do well. But A lot of people in the Shaman community, like Discord community, find that build cursed. It's just a lot to manage. It's a lot of buffs and debuffs for you to manage. You don't really have like a big burst go, right? Whereas the fire build has like a cooldown you press and now you're doing a lot of damage. Whereas the other one's like you're kind of doing damage all the time as long as you have the procs. And it's a lot of things that are kind of overlap. But like if you can get it to overlap, you're blasting. Chamois? Yeah, let's do Chamois. Let's do Chamois. I also got myself the mail set from the trading post. So you see the Dragon Bane shoulder or Dragon Rider, whatever you call it. The dragon shoulders and the dragon like scaled armor. Kind of mix it together with a little bit of the Phoenix set. Have you tried one-handed breath build for Frost DK? I have not, no. I needed one-handers to make it work. A lot of people will enjoy that build. There's quite a lot of in the Death Knight community. There's people that are like at odds at each other, man. There's some that love the Frost breath build and they think it should be the only build for DK, and the two-handers should just disappear and be the relic of the past. And there's a lot of Death Knights who've been playing Death Knight for so long, where two-hander build had a rise and it's been a dominant, really powerful build for a good while, man. There's a lot of people that have enjoyed the two-hander big blitz damage build. Especially when it was really exciting when you had the obliterates that consumed your diseases. So you set up diseases, big obliterate consumed your diseases, and there was a chance it wouldn't. And it was like you always have to manage debuffs and then go for big obliterates. And I always been an obliterate kind of guy. I've been always on mindset of I don't think a Frost Death Knight should be a damage over time playstyle. Like I think Unholy is much better for it. I don't think Frost DK should just be little bits of damage here and there. I think it should be big slaps of damage, where Unholy normally has this like creeping death that kind of like overwhelms you. I mean, I guess nowadays you have like this army that has a big burst build, but normally you have diseases, you have the pets, and it's all usually sustain focus, whereas Frost was like the bursty, spiky, big hits. I guess the game hasn't really evolved quite a while, but I'm always been enjoying that like Unholy, sustain, damage over time, even though right now it's a lot more bursty. But Frost always wanted to be bursty, even though it can really do quite a bit of like, I guess the breath build does have a bit of burst too, but like it's not really great sustain anymore really either. All of it is burst. All of it is burst all the time. Wait, have you seen the two-handed breath build though? No, I have not. Some random meme build that I found its way in creation only a few weeks back. Really? 28 to 27 with some randoms in an hour and a half? Hell yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do. But chicks, you wanna join me? I'll invite you. We'll get a 16 out of the way or something, because I can go for the purple gumballs. Alright, so this is a different build, chat. So we have the M plus lightning build, LE fire build, and then we have a new, what do they call it? An elementalist build, I guess, yeah? I guess you would call it that. I guess you would call it that. Let me bring you guys with me. Shaman, not the most popular this week. But a lot of the playstyle right now that's doing like some of the higher keys, I think we're gonna find some of the higher ones here. All 25s only? I guess only 25s. So I guess we'll do this thing. So this build embraces, oh wait, not this one apparently. Alright. Is there a lot of builds that are doing Frost stuff? I am surprised. Some builds are doing the Frost Ice Fury, but not a lot of apparently. With Elemental Blast? Okay, so it's not that popular, but I guess it can kind of work. Huh. Okay, so there is a playstyle, I guess, where you have the Ice Fury, as well as the Electrified Shocks together with Elemental Blast, but combined together with the deeply rooted elements build, Splintered Elements, Primordial Wave, Skybreaker's Fire Demise, and Liquid Magma Totem. So you kind of combine the both, a bit of frost, a bit of lightning combos, but also you put it together with the fire. So you have fire, lightning, all that stuff together. I guess we could give that a try, right? It's not super popular. So this is like elementalist build. So you combining all the elementals together. Not really lightning, not really fire, but like everything. Two-hander is good for play players? My god, dude. I like two-hander, honestly. I like two-hander more than anything. So I have a lot of binds right now. Can I do it like this? And skip Windrush Totem somehow? Do I need Windrush Totem? No, I don't actually. I can choose whatever else. That works. Decurs? We'll do a Decurs. We'll do it like that. That'll work out fine. So the Lava Burst build, chat, remind me, you Lava Burst at 3 targets or less, but then you just chain lightning the rest, yeah? Is that correct? And you only really Primordial Wave if you have like the big AoE. Also, this thing has Elemental Blast, but it doesn't have that whole Echoes of Great Sun Ring. So I guess we just Earthquake, whenever and echo and use perma elemental blast on single target? Is that how that works? We also do have Nature's Swiftness, which is gonna let us send out that elemental blast really early on. But you guess that could work out. Alright, we'll see if we can find ourselves a decent key. Do I have one? Ruby. Let's do a 16, man. Let's do a plus 16. Plus 16, 17, because this thing got score. This thing got gear, this thing got score. We can make stuff happen. Also, I do want to start training my Ruby Up Shell. Apparently you can make it work. Ruby is kind of a sim trap at times, but if you train it correctly, it can work for even Elemental. So for Elemental, you want to put it next to a bunch of stuff that you can heal. Friendly enemies, friendly adds, friendly allies. And it'll eventually work up a haste buff rather than damage buff. So we can make it give ourselves more of a haste buff than anything. Ruby, Nokud, Algathar. We should do Algi, man. We should do Algathar. Let's do that Algathar. That or a Court. Court's another kill I would love to do. Temple. Temple's not the big AoE. Shadow Moon. Also not a lot of enemies in AoE. No Guardian. No Nature Guardian. Dang brave. Nature's Guardian? Oh, yeah. That'd be fine. I think we'll be okay. Okay, if I die a lot, then yeah, Nature's Guardian is a must. But if I don't die a lot, then we'll be okay. How does that sound? Feels too many abilities to suppress that don't send your dice together with each other. So, I mean, the only reason you play Elemental Blast is because they buffed Air Shock and Elemental Blast, and this gives you a lot of, like, mastery. Also, you have Electrified Shocks, which gives you more nature damage, and Elemental Blast is nature, fire, frost, all of that stuff, all at once. So you would go for Ice Fury, Frost Shock, Lava Burst into Elemental Blast, and that should do like a ton of damage. Let me show you really quickly. Because that damage combo, like if it crits, it does a lot. So let me see if I can track it for you. So, oh, this... Okay, so we got Magma Chamber, so the damage of your Elemental Blast is also going to get increased. Which is quite a bit. Right? So we're going to go for, let's say, Frost Shock on this guy. We're going to Lava Burst him. Big LA Blast. I mean, LA Blast that could do 300,000 damage as a crit. That's probably why they run it, John, Subdude. That's probably why they do it. I did not expect for me to hit that hard, by the way. That was a big number. A lot bigger than I expected. But that's why they run it. Is because eventually, it'll be a big hit. And all you do is synergize a little bit of that Frosty, a little bit of that Lava, a little bit of that Elemental Blast. And in single target, you can go, okay, I am kind of used to playing that build because, yeah, you feel like it's a lot of stuff that to manage. It is definitely a lot of stuff to manage. But I feel like it's something I've played with multiple times now. And I feel pretty comfortable with it. Did they decline us, really? Unfortunate. Did we do Halls, maybe? Tyrannica Halls just isn't super fun. I want to do a Court of Stars. I love a Court of Stars because I feel like that's a pretty easy key. Plus there's the auto attack ring and a really good trinket which I would love as enhancement. Thank you. Hey, I saw a purple little pearl walking up. I'm like, is that what Tukes? That's the boy. That's the man right there. Your single target direction is Frost Shock, then Lava, and then you get a proc from Elemental Blast or Lightning Bolt. Yes, normally you will try to kind of combo that. Yeah, you'll try to use Ice Fury, Frost Shock, and you'll try to Lightning Bolt like in your free time. You'll try to see if you can synergize Stormkeeper with it if you can. You are also playing the Surge of Power, so in single target damage should be pretty interesting. The original Mythics, yeah. Could we do up to like an 18? We could probably do up to like an 18 maybe. Could probably do up to an 18. I feel confident in myself. I would want to try doing a dungeon we haven't done tonight, chat. So, Court of Stars, I set up. I don't know what your score is, Matukes. So I don't know what kind of like what kind of range are we comfortable using here? But you played that warrior before. I'm pretty sure if we were to go tank, like it will take us easily. But if you want to do DPS, I'm cool with that too. I'm gonna play some arms. That's a Court of Stars too. I'm gonna sign up. We'll get a couple of these keys signed up for, and we'll see what we do. Go up to Monk for 18s. That's up to you, my guy. Whatever you want to do. I'm just gonna sign up for whatever I see. I think it'll be fine, honestly. I'll just hit us with whatever 16 we can. I'll try to go for like the fun 16s, but like do we want to do a Ruby? I guess Ruby wouldn't be that bad. It's just Tyrannical Ruby is kind of Second boss, I feel like is the one though that I'll be a little bit like unsure about. Is the best word to use, I guess. Here, take the double Stormkeeper or not? Can you take double Stormkeeper? Yes, you can. So you could if you wanted to, but you would need to get a couple town points. You need to either go into like maybe Elemental Equilibrium 2 points and pick up double. I don't see a lot of Shaman builds that do take double Stormkeeper, but I imagine it shouldn't be that bad of a build if you're trying to go do damage. But a lot of people do end up taking Lightning Rod instead. I don't really know why exactly. It could be just Lightning Rod is really, really good, which is, I guess, going to be my guess there. Lightning Rod is just really effective. But who knows? Let's try to drop it down to like just 16s. See if we can get a 16 out of 16. Did we just do Ruby, dude? I really don't want to do a Ruby. I don't want to do a Ruby. They make me do a Ruby. Quarter stars. Ah, Algathar. Let's try this Algae. Is it your score that I'm looking at, or is it my score that I'm looking at, my chicks? What score does this thing have anyway? I can't even see, can I? Used to be able to. I see PvP score. Yeah, I can't see anything else. I'll try. What item level are you actually? Is it the item level maybe? Yeah, it should be like 400 at least. Yeah, so you get gear. So I don't really know why we're not getting grabbed. 406. Yeah, I'm actually surprised then. I guess maybe it's just score. Then again, some people are really picky. Halls of Valor. Let's try Halls, man. It's a tyrannical Halls, which won't be ideal because it's like not an easy key. Halls of Valor tyrannical, in my opinion, not an easy key. But we got a couple of them. One decline. Did we just sign up for one Ruby just for the sake of Ruby? I'll do a Halls. I like Halls a lot better, man. I don't know what it is. I think it's the Ice Kobold is what I really want out of Halls. I would love an Ice Kobold. I would love an Ice Kobold. Maybe I'll sign up for at least one Ruby if none of these guys take us. To make Stormkeeper 30 seconds CD because I have 2 chances to cool down. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you could make Stormkeeper basically 30 seconds CD if you just constantly slamming. Yeah, I don't know. It's not commonly played. Like there's not. I haven't seen a lot of builds that do go for double Stormkeeper. Like maybe there are some boss situations and some fights where you would want to run something like that, but I just don't see a lot of those situations. All right, we'll sign up for one Ruby. I just think Ruby is going to be a pain, an absolute pain to play through. Because of the way the bosses are set up there. It just, would prefer not. But if that's the only kid that takes us. Another court. Which one of these is a Ruby? Okay, that court is not going to take us, but maybe this guy will. Maybe this guy will. Lightning Rod is better than Nostalgia. It's better than Nostalgia and damage. So Lightning Rod is what I see a lot of people play. I mean, again, just because everybody plays, let's say, Lightning Rod and doesn't play double Stormkeeper, doesn't mean you shouldn't try it. You should definitely give it a go. Because maybe you'll personally like it. Maybe you'll find it fitting your playstyle. And maybe you'll see good damage numbers out of it. And I think there's nothing wrong with it. Even if it's like, just something you enjoy. To get into easy keys with them. Does it worry you not have like any score or something? Because all of them actually getting... Okay, all cancelled. Alright, cool. Never mind. I was trying to help out my chicks. Does that thing not just have any score? Is that what the case is? Like... Because that thing had gear. But like... I don't know. I really do think they need to add... Whenever, like, let's say, like, you're signing up for a key. If, let's say, it's an alt character... It should show, like, when you mouse over them, like, what their main score is, like in a bracket or something, right? Let's say, like, me and my chicks are signing up, you see my Shaman, and they're like, oh, 2k score. Okay, easy. But then Machuk's is there too, and let's say he has like 800 score maybe on his warrior, for example. But then brackets will show like his main score. So it's like, hey, what is that thing? Is that your monk? What is that mog? It's like really simple. It's like really muted. That's so weird. It's like super low fantasy looking thing. What is that? Alright, well we should be able to get in the court easily. I don't know if you're trying to tank or DPS it. I'm gonna get DPS in, yeah. Like casual mug, pass me lead real quick. Or if you want to look for keys, you can, but pass lead. So I can look for these. Because I got a couple. Halls of Valor, snag that in. Get us in there. We got, what else we got? What else we got? Another halls? A lot of spots in there. Don't want to do Ruby. Algathars, get us in there. Shaman is fantastic in Algathars. Fantastic in that Algame. We got Ruby, Temple, Court. Give me Court. Give me the Court. I need the Trinket. I want the ring. If I get the ring for the auto attack ring, I think we have to play Shaman from that point on, boys. That or the Trinket. If we get the Trinket, we have to do enhancement. We just have to do straight up enhance. Let's see. Is there any other courts? I actually want to do a court now. Polar Bear Mug. I like it. I think the frost enchant the weapons really like covers them up. So you can't really see the bear paws super well. But I see what you're trying to go for. Let's do court. Plus 16 maybe? Now I really want to do courts, dude. Now I really want to do a court. Let's try 17s because like it's your main too. So imagine like getting into 17 court will be even easier. Alliance only? What the? I've never seen an alliance only group. We got an accord, boys. There it is. Yo, I'm actually excited, man. I'm actually legit excited. This could be really good. Wait, hold on. Does this build? This build does not play improved flame tongue, so we can do one of those weapon enchants. Oh, that's gonna be good. I like it. So what you can do is if you're not playing the improved flame tongue build, that's all like fire damage increases. You can pick up a rune, like a howling rune, for example, which gives you a little bit more haste. And that's pretty good. Even it's so good, even enhancement shamans started using it for their main hand. Like you're not playing Wind Fury anymore. You're just playing a fire enchant in your offhand and a howling rune in your main hand, just so you could utilize the secondary stats. It's apparently really good. Real good. So we just need a healer for this group chat. We'll be good to go. They are delisted. Group delisted, by the way. I don't know if they're looking for more or not. But when they invited us, I guess maybe the group ended up getting delisted. So, oh, I did the wrong thing, but it's okay. So chat, with a lava burst setup, I just want to lava burst only whenever I have like 3 targets, yeah? Is that how that works? Or am I wrong in that one? Big elemental blast. The fact that you can do 300k with that is just nutty, by the way. That seems like a lot. I think I just want to lava burst whenever I have like the proc, yeah? Okay, we got that. Hold on, let's see if we can flame check multiple. I haven't gotten the sentence proc at all so far, by the way. It's gonna be fun though. Or maybe I want a lava burst to make my Stormkeeper stronger too. That could be a play. Lava burst also to make earthquakes a little better. That's a play too. Yeah, that's something I can maybe experiment with. Okay, we're good then. Alrighty, boys. I'm actually excited about this, man. This could be really fun. Can I get our combat? There we go. What's the item level on this tune? I've actually been grinding this character little by little. I've been putting in the Valor into all of my trinkets and all of my other pieces of gear. This character's item level is like 405 now. And has KSM. The Shaman is the one alt character besides my Evoker, is the only other character that I put this much effort into. That I've had like basically a proper alt, like proper gear and everything. Again, not the highest item level, but still getting there. A lot of our pieces I can still upgrade with Valor, and hopefully we'll be able to get a couple more Mythic Plus pieces so we can keep increasing our Valor further. Okay, I guess I didn't get food. I guess no grub from me. That works. What is this Valpera thing? Well, hold on a second. The 2 Valperas and a dwarf? What is this? Oh man, I never get to use my toy. I want to use a calibrator. But yeah, this guy has had a lot of effort on him. I do gotta upgrade this into a purple gumball. Purple gumball, what's it called? Focus? Perma focus. I just did a bunch of 16s, man. And then this is also fully maxed out. This is also fully maxed out. I can max out this though to 13 out of 13 because I need 2500 score, but I'm not getting that. I do want to get a better belt. I want to get a belt with haste crit to make the elemental work properly. Haste mastery or haste crit depending on the build, but I think haste crit is the better one if you're going for the lightning bolt build. Just join Mr. Big Head is trying to W. Dude, I'm towering over them and they're just all over the place. But actually, Valpera warriors are really not bad. Valpera warriors are actually really not bad. Or Valpera tanks in general, because you have that nose for trouble ability, passive, and it reduces quite a good amount of your overall damage. Actually, it's a nice damage reduction. Okay, in cap they're still gonna get in combo with us. That's the thing. It's not a proper like Mythic, he's aggroed to ya. Mythic, he's there we go. Like he's gonna be aggroed. Yeah, a lot of monks and like. I even have a pet, by the way. I do. What is it? There it is. Okay. Here we are. I literally had to fight my fire alley for a second. But yeah, there's a lot of hunters and a lot of monks that are like, oh, I'll just hit it with the cap. I'll just hit it with the freezing trap. It's like, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Can I knock him? I don't think I can. We do a lot of damage, though. Woo! Big blaster. Okay, maybe I can go for another Elder Blast. Big Elder Blast, maybe? Nah, I didn't get the biggest hit, but it's okay. Okay, we still have a lot of big AoE abilities we can do, though. Plenty. Hunter can do a freezing trap, feint. Yeah, they can do that. It's a little bit of like a... It's a little bit more involved, though. But there's a lot of monks out there that are like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna do one of those. There's a lot of monks and hunters that are like, oh, I'm just gonna freezing trap and walk by it. And it's like, I keep trying to explain, like, that's not how it works. I had a guildie of mine who was like, yes, it does. I was like, no, it doesn't. Just like walk up to a guy, freezing trap, walk by him, wait until freezing trap falls off. And it was like, oh, you must have done something. It's like, what? I didn't even touch the guy. He's aggroed to you. He ran to you. You can literally see their icon, like, they're still glowing red. They're literally, like, angry at you. They're glowing. They're glowing red. What do you mean? I swear, man. I have discussions like that before with guildies, dude. Not the first time. Certainly won't be the last. Oh, finally we got a lava burst proc. I was thinking for a second, like, when is that gonna happen? We weren't getting one for a good while there. I do need to use frost shocks more though. I do need to use this abilities a lot more. And let me send one of these over. Oh, frost shocks too. Now we can do a bunch of frost shocks. See the guy behind me? Yeah, the guy behind me. Trying to waddle out of here. Yo, this healer's struggling to get us up, dude. He's tried his hardest. He's doing God's work here. He's doing his very, very best. You know, this build actually is kind of doing a lot of damage. I'm not like I'm surprised really, but I am a little bit impressed. I do not think it would do that much damage. Let's go early blast, maybe, potentially. Lava burst. And we can go early blast. Hopefully big damage. Not critting. Come on, I need a crit. I'm all haste crit as much as I can be. Come on, Blizzard. Please. Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. Give me that big early blast. Oh, come on. They wouldn't get damage off of that. Alright, let me get this one. Somebody can maybe go get the... yeah, there we go. He's doing it. I wish you could stop these guys. I can't really do anything to them. Maybe I can hex one? I can't even hex one. Yeah, we're good. We're set. Lava burst ready. Everything ready, boys. We are prepared. People found season 2 dungeons pulled out. So people think they found... Oh, yeah, there's a lot of people saying, oh, I think I figured out what it was. Oh, what the? You want to pull that? Huh? Okay, I guess we're doing it. But yeah, I saw some people like, yo, I found it. I think it's people memeing. I don't think it's real, though. I don't think it's actual real. I think it's everybody just straight up memeing. Oh, God. Oh, we're gonna die. We're actually dead. Yeah, healer's dead. So, like, probably just all dead. I mean, we're doing like a bunch of damage at least. Are we just dead, dude? I can reincarn maybe. There's no way he meant to do that on purpose, right? There's no way he pulled all of it, right? It must have been like a accident, right?
Keep jumping.
I'll just release. I'm not gonna waste my B-res or self-res. Like, there's no way, right? Like, except you did use throw weapon to like just pull more stuff. Hey Dal, good evening. How you doing, Steam? How you doing, my guy? Do you have the wildfire build? Do you have the wildfire build? Still Mythic is a thing. So the build I'm playing right now, I don't know if it's a wildfire build. Wildfire? As a shaman? Wildfire. Don't think it's a shaman build. Depends what kind of build you're talking about. What the? Okay, we're pulling. Come on, Douglas, I'm not even ready. Oh my god, I'm not even prepared. Not even prepared. You are not prepared. That's me, bro. What? I got that insta. What happened? Not sure what happened. Not sure what's going on anymore, chat. I am actually so confused. That guy's dead insta, though. I don't know what's happening. What is even going on? I mean, I guess everything's fine. I need to level burst more often, though. Let's do one of these. Can lock down, so we could do maybe one of these. Or I got dispelled. Did I get dispelled by the guy? I might have got dispelled, actually. Also, I have no idea how that dodged. I feel like that should have hit me either way. Oh my god. What is going on?
Watch your step.
Yeah, so what do you think is going to be the next set of dungeons? You said 200k hit? I think it was a 200k hit, yeah. I think that was me. Oh, Hand of Freedom? Oh, that's so good. Paladin's OP. Ah, I wish that was crit, man. I wish that was a big crit right now. Give me that. Lily Blast. Lily Blast. Ah, none of them critting, man. That's tragic. But yeah, it was 200k crit. That's a pretty common. Like 271. Like that's you basically your elemental blast is a chaos bolt, but like 10 times that size. It's a pretty big hit. Oh please come over here. Oh please come over here. I gotta move to cast. Hold on, I can elemental blast this. Hopefully I get a good proc. Well, I don't think I got a good proc, but I did get a 100k hit somewhere. Hold on. Maybe a little blast? Does he line inside it? Ugh. Oh my god. Oh, that's not line inside though. Oh my goodness, I got denied. Is it possible to remove the embellishment part from crafted piece? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. So you have to have it crafted, but then you have to basically get it crafted to use Grifta's powder to replace the embellishment with a sparkle. So you get a +1 sparkle. It doesn't do anything. It just Grifta gives you like it's a trash embellishment that doesn't count as embellishment. But you have to get the crafted to recraft it for you, which could mean reducing the value of that original item potentially. Usually not. Usually, if it's a good crafter, it'll come back as it was. So it shouldn't feel any. It shouldn't look any different. Shouldn't. Keyword. Is he pulling more? He is pulling more. He doesn't care. This warrior. Okay, we're doing it. Doing it live, boys. Now we have 2 of these. I think I just go Elite Blast at this point. I think I just do normal Elite Blast. Okay, so we can do an Elite Blast here. Hopefully we get a good proc. Didn't crit, but that was 180k non-crit. I'll take it. Okay, I'll try to avoid them. Are we doing these? I have a stun. We have a stun, and we can chain him for a bit. I got nothing after this. I got nothing. Okay, we got Paladin. That's what we got. Also generate a lot of resources this build. I didn't realize it would generate that many. Oh, hi. Hold on, can I get a big hit? Big LA Blast! Oh, come on, no crits? Oh man, no crits. 0 crits. Maybe we can still do it. Hold on. Hold on, still doing it. Big crits, big crit hopefully. Big crit. Oh, okay, decent hit. I'll take it. Not a crit, but I'll take it. Better than nothing. This guy's pulling everything, huh? I'm not against him pulling everything like that. I guess he maybe just realized that we do have a lot of damage in this group. It's like he's just going with it. Just rolling with it. It is a lot to manage, by the way, this build. There's definitely a lot going on here. I do like how it's so aggressive in its like casting. So many things to use. Look at that, my damage. Just frost shocks, earthquakes, lava bursts. Like every element is being utilized here. It's so good. I like this actually. Can you let me get a cast off? You won't let me, will ya? Yeah, I have to do this. Okay, we got a decent hit there. Big proc maybe? Big zaps to follow? Yeah, big zaps combos. Big other blast maybe? Do they let me cast off? Again, it just doesn't crit. It hits for 100k, but it just doesn't crit ever. But it does a lot of single target damage. Like, look at the damage it does. It just never crits. Never, ever, 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 ever. Does he just want to do big pull? Because I got a stun totem and everything. I think he does want to do it. I'll do stun totem first. Stun totem down. Don't really have a way to CC them afterwards, but that was a good boop. Oh god. We made friends. Leap. Maybe get an earthquake around the corner. Beautiful. It does have a lot of insta. Look at that insta though. That is so good though. That is so good. Oh my god. I think I got hit there, but it's okay. We'll just wall it. The instas in this build is really nice though. Just gonna leap it. Line of sight. That was such a weird line of sight too. Alright, so we got a guy we can pill for goods maybe. If we stand here, we'll make sure they won't sneak up on us. Do you have a macro for place totems that's quicker to target? Yes, I do. It's a cursor macro. You basically place the totems where I'm mousing over essentially. Because I could place it on like a specific position too. Like I could do that. But placing over mouse over cursor, it's so much easier. That's how I view it. We go for a big yellow blast here. Again, no crits. I do want them crits, and I'm a crit build too. Just none of them are ever critting, almost ever. Okay, I guess we got that. And we have plenty of percent, so we don't really need to do all of that. We do have a friend. We do have a friend, so I do want to make sure to mark her with a cross. Because you want to be cross with her. Leaps, watch him. Depending where to send them. Give me that big LA blast, come on. Ah, pulled more, I'm so sorry, boys. I could hit him with an earthquake though. Oh no. I gotta heal. Music? Music is gone. I got us music here in a bit here. Take me a second. Oh, that could be bad. Maybe. I mean, I'd take that crit. It's not the crit that I wanted, but it's the crit that we got. Wait, hold on. Bah, oh, I'll take it. Again, not the crit that I wanted. I know that I could do better than that. Oh, come on, video game. Give me the good crit. Okay. Who needs henchmen? Okay, I'm actually just going to save my big cast of chain for the ads. Adds are up here. She's gonna do one of these. Hit the ads with one of these. One of these. One of these. Oh, that guy got blasted. Oh no, poor man's. Poor man's. Absolutely blasted.
Watch your step.
Nice. Yeah, this build has a lot of instants, man. Ah, give me crit. Oh, come on. That was a good crit combo, too. I am not getting a lot of Ascendance procs here, though. I did notice this build. I am not getting a lot of Ascendance procs. Then again, it's not like I'm really fishing for Ascendance proc, really, am I? At the same time. Hopefully this chains on the Earthquake is enough, though. Looks like it was plenty. Okay, so we have the big combos here. I'm gonna go for chain, big earthquake combo, earthquake, another combo, frost shocky, early blasty, kind of critty. It's whatever. And this build is alright. I feel like it does decent. What I do like about this build overall, though, is the insta-cast nature of it. You have the Frost Shocks, which do quite a bit of damage on their own. You have the Chain Lightning with Stormkeeper, which does a bit of damage on their own. Every Lava Bird send out does damage and has a chance to just go full Ascend, which is good. But, like, I don't know. I feel like it's almost better to just go for, like, a full Lightning commit build or, like, a full Fire commit build. This one isn't bad, though. I do think that a full-on like focus build is a little stronger. So what we got? Female, no gloves, no cape, sleeves, pouch. You have a pouch. Pouch. Maybe. So we need no gloves. Oh, we found one. Okay. I will love the day when I have to write another stupid essay for uni. I was struggling through it while watching. Oh no, man. Yeah, dude, get the uni essays done, dude. Get them done. Get these things out of the way so you can have some free time to just chill and do whatever. Please no Skyrage Season 2 Blizzard allegedly leaked upcoming dungeons. Did they really? Oh no, I want to see, dude. We look at AoE damage for a lot of procs. It is good AoE damage, I will give you that. But we are playing into like what, Tyrannical week. So having good AoE damage, it seems kind of like whatever, you know. But yes, I will agree with you on that. Like, it's really good damage, like, in general. Like, a lot of it is just really insta-casting, like, with those Frost Shocks in between. And it's just a lot of, like, elemental things that are synergetic with one another. Like, they are synergetic. They do work well together. You wouldn't say this build is, like, terrible or anything. But I do think it's just a lot stronger to just go for, like, a full variation. When you go for like the true frost build or the lightning build or the true lava build, right? The full build, full version of all these builds are probably a little bit stronger. But like none of these are really all that bad. Maybe it's my trinkets too. Question is, if we get a team for PTRM plus healing, who's healing? I could heal. Like what's the worst? I could heal. I got an invoker, or I could holy heal. I have kind of experience with it. I would love to get experience with it though. I think it'd be really fun. Captain drop armor. Which one would you prefer? Captain armor or drop armor? Like if I choose one or the other, I think armor is better to just go for like the tier setted armor, which is drops or mythic plus gear that can be converted into tier sets. Crafting weapons, I think, and maybe crafting like lariat. I could see crafting lariat like really strong. But if you're crafting anything like a weapon or lariat are probably a lot better to craft than like armor pieces like head, shoulders, gloves, chest, stuff like that. Unless you just are swimming in primal chaos. Got some achievement? Oh yeah, we got the long one. Have you seen the Diablo class in terms of bird specs similar to WoW? I have not, no. I have not. I'll try to see if I can dodge these. Should be able to bait him fairly easily. Especially as he got Ascendance. Oh, I don't know if I pressed that. I guess I should have checked it, huh? I should have double checked that. I should have made sure to press it first. Okay, so here I can't really do much. I have to kind of set it here.
AOE incoming.
Like being able to just walk out with a frost shock, it's kind of nice, honestly.
Watch your step.
Just reposition like that. I may need some help here. He's gonna be in a weird spot right now. That's okay.
Watch your step.
Oh, that guy's kind of DC'd. Smell it and DC'd. Uh-oh. Smell it and DC'd. I like his name Smell it in, by the way. I think it's hilarious.
AOE incoming.
Shaman, Healy. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of issues here for a bit.
Watch your step.
Oh god, lines. He's getting rezzed, but I don't know if he has it. Like, I may take a lot of damage here. I may just have to go like full heal mode, full self heal mode. Oh, he's back. He's back. He's back. So I'm going back to baiting these. Baiting these is not super fun, but it does make the fight easier. Although I'm just not great at like baiting while moving and casting and all that stuff. Definitely not great at it. Enhance. Yeah, give me that. Ooh. I was hoping maybe I get the trinket. 2100 score in this guy though. I'll take it. But I was hoping I get the trinket, man. Oh. Anyone need a cloak of the Duskwatch? Holy cloaks, Batman. Really needed one of those. Oh man. Wish somebody got the cloak this round. Yeah, the damage was okay at the end of the day. It's a tyrannical week, so maybe that's what people are playing into Element Blast. We did get a 332k crit at some point, chat. That's not too bad. That's not too terrible. Although I do think you could probably play this a little bit stronger if you just go all lava build or all lightning build. But this isn't bad. I did prefer the AoE of this build. If you can go into bigger dungeons where people are always pulling a lot more as a shaman, I feel like you can get a lot more value. Single target, it's kind of okay. I do think I could probably play that better. It probably plays a lot better if you have a lot of mastery too, just because you can get more of those lava bursts, overloads. Probably, because it didn't get a lot of overloads, as you can see, like overload here, overload here. I think even Frost Shuck's supposed to have overloads, right? I think Frost Shucks are also supposed to, oh, maybe it's just Ice Fury overloads. I'm not even sure. Is it Frost Shucks? Elemental Blast, Lightning Bolt, Ice Fury. So Elemental Blast can overload. Did they ever overload? Well, if they did, they probably would have been up here then, yeah? I don't know. It's not bad, but I do think it's a mastery build, though. It's definitely, I feel like a mastery build. So there's a couple of things to it. One, would have been better in the other dungeons than Quarter Stars, which is pretty single target heavy. I mean, he did try to pull extra stuff on top of that bosses, and that was kind of working. But like whenever you're just hitting one target or like a small pool of targets, it's kind of okay. But you have to fight the mini boss, and you don't really want to pull other stuff on top of the mini boss. It's a lot of single target in this fight. So it's whatever. Talent, always take the other one, just feels better. I never liked that talent. You never like the Elemental Blast or Ice Fury? Because I like Ice Fury, but in a full Lightning Bolt build. In a full Lightning build. Like a Lightning Bolt M+ build, I feel like it works there really, really well. But that means you're hard committing into the Lightning Bolt setup, Lightning Bolt playstyle in general. You're not really going into the full lava build. Someone tells me the guy watching them DUI. Oh, the warrior, I think I like his pulls. I really did like his goes though. I liked how aggressive he was with the pulls. I didn't hate it. I did not hate that at all. I felt like that kept me engaged and entertained. I like that a lot. Need to hurry up and get the Harlequin set. Dude, Harlequin, how have you not gotten the Harlequin set already? I've gotten the one, like, I got a day one. You guys got a day before us. What are you doing over there, Jake? What the... Oh, beta in 11 days. Ah, man, I gotta either pre-order it, or I gotta buy the double down from KFC. I'm gonna need to look into it tonight, man. I'm gonna have to get. I want to get the beta. I want to play it. I want to play it. Okay, hold on. What is this? Is this Wowhead? What is this? Dragonflight Season 2, Blizzard allegedly leaked upcoming dungeons. Did they really? Wait. Due to various short-lasting bugs in the current Dragonflight 10.07 PTR upload, discovered various older dungeons with a tool pool adjusted. In 4 older dungeons, the item rewarded were upgradable with value points displaying 1 out of 13. This bug was fixed very quickly after it's been discovered. Oh, dungeons affected by a bug war. Mogashan Palace, Maw of Souls, the Archway, and Skyreach. Really? Mogashan Palace, huh? Pandaria Mogashan Palace. I did mention that I didn't like Mogashan Palace because of the final boss. I didn't really think it was that good. Like, it was just a lot of like, put him in a corner and then you didn't have to worry about like the weapons and dodge and stuff. Just because it was just a lot. It was just a lot. Just a lot to deal with. It was just like, yeah, there's so many mechanics going on at once. It was just like, I mean, for a dungeon boss, there's a lot of little things going on, man. All these little weapons doing stuff. Gekkan wasn't all that bad. He was just like a... It was like a weird fight where he has these ads near him and you gotta fight him with the ads and you could CC the ads though. Yeah, I don't remember like Rogue stunning and sapping, and you just gotta work down the ads and you kill him, and it's just a long boss. Even back in Pandaria. Back in Pandaria in a heroic dungeon, like it took forever just to kill these ads that he had. Gekkan spawns one subordinates increase in haste, rendering them immune to long CC effects, also increasing damage taken by 25, so I guess you would buff one of them with reckless unit swap to that ad and kill it really quickly. Trial of the King was fine because it just like you fought 3 different like Mogashan bosses. All of them had like 1 or 2 mechanics, but then like, you fight one, you have these 2 mechanics, you fight another, you have 2, you have... That one's fine. I don't know, Mogashan Palace? I don't know, lukewarm. I would have loved a Scarlet Monastery, a Scarlet Halls, those Scholar Mans. I would have loved those ones. At least it's not Siege of Nyozawa Temple, you know what I mean? So at least there's that. What else did they got? On the list we have Maw of Souls. So Maw of Souls, I actually don't mind it, but I know that the community that played back in Legion, a lot of us did, a lot of people that played in Legion, they hated Maw of Souls because it was the one dungeon that you would spam run over and over and over and over for the AP grind. So I think there's gonna be some PTSD that's like gonna make people hate it. That being said, as a dungeon, it's not too bad. Yumra has a couple of mechanics to it that are important, but like not super terrible. Haraban was Harbaran. I'm gonna call him Harbaran. Yeah, it's not bad either. It wasn't too terrible either. There's like a lot of movement for the tank and like watch the scythe. I just remember playing with the guildies, and every time he does the scythe, I would just hear scythe. On Tyrannical, you just never got hit by scythe or you're dead. It was one of those mechanics. And hell yeah, the boat mechanic and all that wasn't too bad. Tentacles at the very beginning, it was just a lot of like damage, but not too bad as a dungeon. I don't think that one is going to be too terrible. The Archway, Archway is underrated. Not a lot of people remember Archway. It was a dungeon people did, but it wasn't a dungeon people did often, I felt like. Everybody were excited about Court, everybody were excited to get the Halls of Valor done, everybody were excited to get some of the easy ones like Cathedral done. Like, this was not a popular dungeon, I don't think, but it was surprisingly easy if you knew what you were doing. It's a long dungeon, there's a lot going on, lots of bosses, lots of variety of ads, and also you have the map where you can kind of like run this dungeon in any way you want to. There's a lot of ways to run it. There's a lot of different paths you can take, a lot of different enemies you can fight, and quite a bit of boss variety too. With the final guy doing like this timey split thing where everybody goes to different sets of the dungeon and you have to make your way back. It's interesting. Let us see a Well of Eternity and Plus. Well of Eternity I think would be really cool. Yeah, I think thematically it's a cool dungeon. I don't know if the boss mechanics fit the current meta, but if they could maybe like add a couple of mechanics to make sure they work, I would love to see that one too. But Anger Banaldo, Anger Boda, PTSD, yeah. Skyreach is another one that got leaked. Skyreach, Battle for Warlock Draenor. Skyreach, I don't know, man. It's okay. Like, I've done this recently. This guy's like a spinny thing with the winds, and you basically move with the winds as he basically wins the walls. This guy, you basically stand in between him and beams so they don't buff him. That's basically what happens. It's not too bad. Rukran, I think you basically just have everybody go behind the pillar, and then the tank used to charge back to the boss, and there's some birds that spawn in, and that's really about all you do, is just some tank. Yeah, like look, like a lot of these bosses only have like a handful of mechanics, really. Like this seems like a lot, but it's really just all wins, nothing really super crazy. And then this guy will basically have like a Lich King mechanic where you have a bird swoop in, try to kidnap somebody, and like try to not get him to like push him over the edge and just drop him. So you have to like jump on the bird as soon as it attacks somebody. And there's like a beam that you gotta run out. There's like a thing where you gotta turn away or interrupt, I guess. I guess there's something gonna interrupt. Lens flare, I think, is like a beam with intensity focus, starlight, and again, so that's a beam, run it out. Shield construct runs in, preventing 90% damage from all sources, so you kill the construct. Not too bad. Wait, the Dungeon 7.0 got leaked? Yeah, basically. So the way that it worked out is there was a bug for a short time on PTR in 10.07 that allowed you to, so you know how, so right now in the current season of dungeons, when you look at the Mythic Pluses, right? Looking at the current set of Mythic Plus dungeons, when you look at dungeons from older expansions like Court of Stars, Halls of Valor, Shadowmoon Burial Grounds, and Temple of the Jade Serpent, when you left click on those dungeons, you'll see different difficulties. There's a normal, heroic, mythic, and Mythic Plus difficulty. Mythic has like the, technically I guess Temple of Jade Serpent never had a Mythic Plus difficulty before, but yeah, never really had a Mythic Plus Mythic difficulty, but they had heroic, so you can see like heroic, time walking, but then there's Mythic Plus for the current season. And when you set it to Mythic Plus, music? Is it this one? Is this one? Not a big fan of that song. So when you look at Mythic Plus for like Temple of the Jade Serpent, it shows the gear as like one Mythic Waterbird's Helm, upgrade level 1 out of 13. That means you can upgrade it with Valor. That's how you know it's a dungeon that's available for this season, because it has a Mythic Plus loot table. So when you look through all these things, Mythic Plus stuff. When you go back over to, let's say, like other Pandaria dungeons, like if you go to the actual Temple of Jade Serpent, you will see that same Mythic Plus tab. But if you go to another dungeon like Scholarman's, it doesn't have that same tab. Go to Scarlet Halls, it doesn't have that same tab. So somebody on PTR went through every one of the older dungeons, from Pandaria, Warlord's Journal, and Legion, to see if there are new dungeons that appear with a new Mythic Plus tab. I think even Legion ones don't have those Mythic Plus tabs anymore, do they? Because Legion is when Mythic Plus started, but they didn't, yeah, they don't have Mythic Plus tab right here. However, they did find Mythic Plus tabs on some of those dungeons. Those dungeons are Mogashan Palace, Maw of Souls, Archway, and Skyreach. Mogashan Palace from Mr. Pandaria, Maw of Souls and Archway from Legion, and Skyreach from Warlords of Draenor. So maybe those are the dungeons for 10.01, potentially, but not a guarantee until we see like a 10.01 PTR. Though that one got fixed very quickly. It was fixed really quickly after it was discovered, and if it got changed, it was either a bug that was like, oh, accidentally certain dungeons got set of Mythic Pluses, or maybe it's like, well, they're ready to push like a 10.01 update with like 10.01 dungeons for testing, but somebody pushed it a little bit too early. They're like, oh crap, gotta fix it real quickly, but not before people found it. I think, honestly, it's not even Blizzard like accidentally leaking it. Apparently this happened on February 25th, so this is like a week ago. Why does it say 25th? Is this popping up only now? Because I saw people tweeting about it today, but like, or did people just discover this website? Is that what that is? Huh. Either way, so it looks like maybe those are the dungeons, but like not a guarantee. Maybe that's the case. Who knows though? It's like kind of 50-50 right now. But yeah, if that is a set of dungeons, it's not the worst. I would have loved to have Scarlet Calls, man. I think it would have been cool thematically. I don't know how the dungeons would have been like mechanics-wise, but I would love to do Scholomance again, just for the sake of its Scholomance. But I don't know if those dungeons really do hold up the same way. I would love for that to be the easy dungeon for the week too. Just the easiest dungeon ever. How cool would that be? Back to Skolo boys, dude. How cool would it be? But yeah, like Maw of Souls is not too bad. Archway is actually cool. I enjoyed Archway. I don't remember a lot of people liking it back then or doing it much, but I think it was one of those dungeons that people just didn't do enough of, but it was actually very, very doable. Has like a big sprawling like undercraft area that you can go through different routes, and so much enemy variety that like every enemy trash you could deal with differently. There's rats and they have this exploding effect with plague, but there's also these constructs that you have to fight, the Nightborn guards, the demon casters, and like dreadlords walking around and stuff, and there's also the withered and all that, and everything you fight it's all fought very, very differently, and it was really cool. It's called meant to be dreamy. I would love it, man. There were too many dungeons to do M+ back in Legion, if you think about it. We had a lot of them in F+, yeah, so if people just didn't do certain ones of them, certain dungeons, it wasn't like unusual. But yeah, we did have a lot of Mythic+ dungeons back in Legion, but right now we have like only 8. I think like having it structured and like focusing on 8 at a time is not the worst, especially since they are rotating every single season. I think it's really cool. But yeah, if that's a set of dungeons, that's not the worst. What do you guys think? If that is a set of dungeons, what do you guys think of them? I personally would have loved to see, like I said, Skullman's from Mr. Pandari would have been really, really awesome. That or like maybe Shadowpan or like Scarlet Halls or Scarlet Halls Monastery maybe. Would have loved to see any one of these because that would have been really cool to go back to those. Warlord's General. I would have loved to do something like Upper Blackrock Spire. Like, when is the last time you've done an Upper Blackrock Spire? I think that'd be really cool just because I haven't done that in forever. That or Auchindoun. I thought Auchindoun was kind of cool. The whole like Draenei themed dungeon. It was unique. It was neat. In Legion, I would love to see something like Eternal maybe just because I remember having a good time with it. But like having a Maw of Souls, I think it's generally a quick dungeon. It's a quick one with 3 bosses. You get there very quickly, handful of enemies, mostly single target, not too much AoE, like 2 target cleave, so like very specialized. But like as long as you get certain kicks on mobs, like it's really fast. So I think that might be good. Archway, I did have a lot of good times with it, so it's not that bad. But like I liked a lot of the dungeons from Legion, except for Seated Chamber. That's like the only one I didn't like. But like a lot of them I enjoyed. BFA, at some point they gotta start putting BFA dungeons in, but they did say those are early too early, so they're gonna do mostly like Mr. Pandaria, Warlord General, and Legion. And they did have a pretty good treasure trove of dungeons to pick from. I mean, Legion they had like 2 that they're doing. They did Court of Stars and they did Halls, which I like Halls actually. I like Court too. Court is really easy now that people know how to do it. I think Archway and Most will also be the same. What do you think would be worth leveling in Shadow Priest right now? Yes, definitely. Shadow Priests are really, 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 really good. Unless Shadow Priest are not seeing nerfs for a while. The only thing that would maybe stop my excitement for Shadow Priest is like learning that maybe they're getting nerfed in 1001, or maybe they're getting like a really bad tier set. But they're really good right now. Their stocks are good. Their class tree, talent tree is really, really good. Like right now, Shadow Priest are in a great position. Fantastic damage, good cleave, pretty good versatile kit in general. Good utility kit, support kit as well. They are awesome. Really strong in Mythic Pluses, and actually really good in single target or cleave. Not always strong in every situation. They're not like top tier performer in raids usually, but they're generally really good. But they're not bad at all though. But yeah, 1001 dungeons got leaked. We don't have this real, so I don't know if I'm not gonna say it's a proper leak, but yeah, it's as close to a leak as we can have it. I mean, you did have random dungeons just get randomly set up as a Mythic Plus, right? That doesn't happen all that often. And then it just fixed, so it's like, oh, somebody went in and changed it. You know, it's... I mean, yeah. But I didn't see on Twitter people give it like different opinions of what they're gonna be. I've seen people do the whole Skyreach, Archway, Maw of Souls, and the other one, but I've also had somebody else that's listed a bunch of whole another set of dungeons instead. I don't know if it's like real or not. Maybe it's like people think it's a meme. Maybe the article's a meme because I haven't really looked at the article itself fully. So that's the actual article itself, huh? But what do they normally cover? Latest news. Update from Beastmaster Hunters on March 3rd. Blizzard coming soon. Achievement like Sands of Time changed. Scruffy GG has a Twitch channel. Human Orc Armor preview. Storm Fate. Okay. So they're kind of like a WoW head, but not really. Oh. Yeah, they're kind of like a WoW head of sorts. I guess it's okay. Doesn't seem like super shady, but I haven't read other articles or anything. They do Pokemon and PoE news on my own. Is that what they're known for? Is mostly Pokemon and PoE? Are they a good source for those? Or are they kind of like a clickbait source for those? Because like, so not everybody has a good opinion on like Wowhead, but they're generally pretty decent for like the new stuff. At least they keep on it. I think people kind of don't really care about the Wowhead's articles that they write themselves, but like the news, they're generally like pretty good and they're pretty quick on those. I think I'll level 1 done. Would you say the best way to get past level 385 wall? I'm stuck. On item level, at that point, like Mythic Pluses, doing Mythic Pluses and just working on score. That or Heroic Raids. Heroic Raids can give you, help you get a bunch of gear. Depending if you have like a guild or a group that you could get into, but pugging, I would guess, would be okay. Like if you're PvPing, just doing PvP and honor gear and conquest gear, that's pretty straightforward right now. But if you're trying to get past that, I think doing Mythic Pluses, collecting the gumballs, the concentrated primal focus, and the blue primal focus, and then making crafted gear out of those would probably be a good idea. But just working down and getting score for those characters, for your ults and stuff. Because that's what I did for this guy, like to break past the item level. I got myself decent enough score. I wasn't able to do it like in a single sitting, but like getting 2100 is like, I think decent enough, yeah. Decent enough before the weekly reset. But I've been getting my crafted pieces and I've been upgrading my items little by little. It doesn't have to be like perfect crafts or perfect upgrades either, but like getting a little bit of upgrades here and there generally helps. Also, if you're trying to get some of the higher item level pieces, World Quests, not always giving the highest item level, but generally worth checking out because you never really know what kind of an upgrade you can get. And you're saying 385 item level, but like that doesn't mean all your gear is 385 probably. Probably some items are higher, some lower. Check the quests in the Obsidian Citadel with Rathian and Sibelian, because those can sometimes give you like 389 item level pieces. It's just kind of luck of the draw, but like my mage made it out like a bandit with a bunch of good stuff out of it recently. And the item levels on those can go pretty high. They scale with your character to a degree, to a limit, but they can give you some decent items too. No idea, to be honest. Okay, so we have no idea what the website is then. Alright, cool. Maybe they're useful, maybe they're real, maybe they're so clickbait, who knows. But boys, thanks so much for coming by. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Super fun hanging out with all of you. I got some work I gotta do tonight, man. I think I want to work on a project. Perfect, thank you, man. No problem, Morgan. If you ever get questions, my DMs and Discord are always open. Join our disc, send me a DM, and I can maybe go into like some of the strategies that you could take advantage of when it comes to gear and your character. Like, it all depends like on your situation. Like, do you have a guild? Do you not have a guild? Do you want to do PvE? Do you want to do PvP? Do you really care about the item level of the item? Or do you like, you know, little things like that? Like, are you just trying to get item level for the sake of item level? And there's a couple of ways you can go about it. Or are you trying to like do most of Mythic Pluses, rating PvP, where certain items, not essentially item level, would even be better for you? But yeah, there's a couple of different ways of gearing right now. But at the end of the day, I think you are going to want to utilize the endgame modes. And if you have a guild that you can do stuff casually, even get like a full heroic run through it, that can help you catch up on quite a bit of item level. I did that recently on my Paladin. I went from like 385ish to 398, and I got a couple of crafted pieces that I'm trying to finalize. But recently I got myself a weapon that I was able to at least get to a 402. But it took a little bit of gumballs, a little bit of Mythic Plus dungeons to get through. But right now, you can get yourself a decent item level just through focusing on Mythic Plus dungeons, getting that score, and then spamming out Valor and using Valor to just fuel back into your gear. It's a pretty good way of going about it. Week 11, 12 of the season, no idea. We get into the point of the season where people are getting to also 400 item level. Yeah, we are, yeah. Getting like to 400 item level is a lot more doable. If I want to go full red spec here, to make sure I got my right gear. I think I do have the right gear. Like this character got himself 396, 97 in the bag somewhere. And I could probably upgrade. I can't upgrade anything. I got a good score. But yeah, if you can get yourself good enough score and then high enough score, like maybe 2k, 1700, even 1400, like you can start getting like close to 400 item level pieces. I think it's 411 at 2k score. But you need like 1400, I think, maybe to get him to like 400 at the very like bare minimum or whatever. But that can help out quite a bit, I think. But yeah, there's right now there's like dedicated ways of getting gear, either through Mythic Plus or PvP. PvP I think is the easiest because just like get yourself a set of full honor gear and then just start making it into conquest. And that's good because it scales up. But they would definitely be able to use and get damage from Fel Rush without letting you move. Wait, so it doesn't move you while Fel Rushing, but it gives you the damage benefit of Fel Rush. Interesting. Huh. I thought it was Fel Rush would move you. Because I think it did on the beta, like monks could roll with it and rogues could shadow step with it and grapple hook with it. Or did they change it so like it can move you no matter what? Time for you to spam Mythic Pluses. Cheers, mate. Have a good one. Yo, thanks for coming by, my guy. Appreciate ya. Hell yeah. Alrighty, boys. I'm gonna go here tonight. Thank you all so much for coming by, man. We actually did a lot of characters tonight. I do want to finish out some of my alts. I need to figure out like what characters are done this week or not done this week. But we'll probably come back and do this tomorrow. That or I'll just have a day off and I'll just work on a bunch of projects tomorrow. Who knows, honestly, man. Who knows? Thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thanks so much for watching. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we'll see some class changes on the horizon, man. Or maybe we'll see an announcement for patch 10.07 sometime soon. Maybe. That'd be awesome to see, man. Anyway, you guys have a good one. I'll catch you guys all in the next stream. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. Peace.
You test my patience, I try to pray for you. For you, for you. I try to pray for you. I try to pray for you.
Got drunk off your life.